Hello and welcome to the Kobold Cafe. We're playing Upsilon Transcending in GURPS 4th edition. I'm Luke, the GM, and we have got Colin.
Hi, I play Guy. Everybody else will say Guy. His covert name is Spectre.
We've got Everoth.
Hi, I am Eberoth, and I play for you today Lucius Lockhart, whose codename is 2D. That's it.
We've got Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I play Matthias Oberlin, who goes by Rein when they're out doing stuff where you shouldn't use your actual name because that's a bad idea.
We've got Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm Water. I play Miles, the skeleton. He goes by the nickname Voice.
Voice. We've got Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey. She goes by the nickname Violet when she's wearing a cape, although she doesn't actually wear a cape. And this week, she's probably going to learn how to use a fax machine.
Cool. We've got James.
Hey, I am James, and I will be playing Sigrid, the Berserker. The Berserker.
Finally, we've
Berserker is covert name.
got
Air
Tara.
quotes.
I think everyone knows who Berserker is, pal.
Hi, I'm Tara. I play Lily. Her code name is Blink, and she's gonna have a conversation this week. She hasn't been looking forward to.
All right. Previously, you decided that you wanted some more information on the Yakuza in general. You kind of just wanted another go at things, I think. And you tracked down one of the locations. Turned out to be a gambling place of some type. You decided to all go dressed up like gamblers. Turned out to be a fighting pit where both humans and metahumans fought in bloody death matches.
Was it death matches? I thought it was just till they passed out.
People have died there, I think, but it's rare. They're not trying to kill each other, but if they have to, then they have to.
They're probably advertised as death matches, though.
Yeah. 100%.
And they probably have a larger pit in a hidden room for the team deathmatch.
Yep. They don't do capture the flag anymore. But there is still King of the Hill occasionally.
I'll tell you what.
Things went to shit pretty fast. You seemed to determine afterwards that it might have been because they recognised Lily. And they seemed pretty upset with her. You did make off with a few fancy videotapes containing
Blackmail.
pretty
All the
much,
way on.
yeah. The son of one of the founding members of Nirvana visiting this fighting pit on CCTV. Various other footage that you presume is of other movers and shakers, and generally, why is my headphone? It's like I got something. Something's knocking against my ear. Stop that. I think the microphone's picking it up slightly as well. That's not good. I think it
Anyway.
stopped. Uh-huh. That is pretty much exactly where we left off when you got back from that place.
Sigurd also just demanded that I tell Mila and Ray what's going on, and we tried to contact Garth, but I don't think he picked up.
No, I don't think he did. I'm not sure you've got a phone number for Garth. Myas
So
murdered
that-
a bunch of people too, yeah.
So that happened. Can somebody tell me why that happened? She's looking over at the whoever is covered in the most blood, I guess.
I mean, I'll shrug and say, like, they just stormed in with machine guns. Like, I saw them outside, wearing masks and, with guns, and I'm like, oh, time to get out, guys.
They opened fire and they kind of lost their heads in the process.
I also think that maybe our plan didn't play to our strengths. So next time, no undercover work. Agreed?
Agreed. Agreed.
I mean, not everybody, certainly.
What? I did fine.
Like, I think undercover work is just 2D now.
Yeah, you can leave it to me.
You're all gonna die.
Yeah, so there are some things to think about. One, obviously, they were after Lily.
We don't actually know that.
Lucius
he-
heard it, but
Lucius heard it, but he hasn't shared it with
Did
us
you not
yet.
pass that along?
He
Okay.
just sorry, I think he did last week. He told you that you should be careful, that they were aiming for you and all that stuff. He shared all the information.
I do recall that.
yeah,
Okay.
that sounds familiar. So,
My brain just said he was trying to keep it under wraps, so I guess I just forgot or something.
No, because remember, that's when you decided you had to get your parents into protective custody.
That's right.
So yeah, there's that to think about, and then there's I mean, there's still we didn't find out anything useful, and if it hadn't been for Lucius being on top of things, it would have been a complete bust. But at least we got some funds to operate with.
oh, that's right, 500,000
Right.
in cash.
Like, and the videos,
And the videos.
which is a bigger deal.
I was going to say the videos are worth a lot more than that.
I don't, not monetarily, but like we can do things with these. Like, we now know who the corrupt officials are and stuff like that.
Also monetarily.
I don't think blackmail is necessarily going to be in our bag of tricks.
Yeah, I
But
don't
if
like.
copies of these videos maybe got to your little police crush, then that might not be a horrible thing.
Or like I have
Maybe-
an internship at Horizon now. If they could accidentally make it into the,
Ooh.
That
Selectively. We don't want to dump them all, but yeah, if we... Ooh.
or before we do much, it could be best not to let anyone know we have these.
Not
Fair.
yet.
Who do we have?
I mean, we only watched one video, but it was like the founder's son.
And more. Luke said there was more just on that one video, but it was all over the
Yeah.
place.
It's still playing.
So somebody's
it's,
gonna have to spend some time.
it's not stopped
Yeah,
playing yet.
just fast forward doing it.
It's, I think I said 5 videos, so probably 15 hours in
How-
total.
Of just blackmail material. Jeez.
Various
so-
CCTV. Again, some of it could be blackmail. I mean, I suppose everyone who's been in that place is blackmailable.
Well,
To an
you said this
extent.
was specifically the greatest hits videos. This wasn't just the random tapes. Ever really?
No,
destroyed
yeah,
that
it
role
is.
and-
Someone has cut
Okay.
these videos together, but it's
we don't
not,
know who they are.
Yeah, it's not like James Woods is walking in next to Tony Blair and shit.
Okay.
So, shall we have a deciphering code / watching video party at some point?
Yeah, that's actually probably a good idea. And then we have to think on what our next step's going to be. Obviously, the Yakuza are up to something, and I still think it has something to do with the summit, but beyond that, we need to figure out how we're going to get better information. And also, we need to to work on more of these like small level operations to, hone our own skills.
Can we talk about the melted brains? 'Cause
Yeah.
I feel we should talk about that at some point.
The what?
I feel like you all know it were Myers, because you saw
Lily
him
did-
disappearing the material back in Audrey's apartment.
Yeah, but Lily didn't see any of that. She luckily
yeah.
didn't
She
see a
is
damn thing.
blissfully ignorant.
Yep.
Neither Lucius, he was in the other room at the time.
Did we kill people again? I thought we weren't doing that.
I thought the plan was not to kill people.
Me too.
I kill people.
Monks killed people. I'm secret.
To be fair, I did not expect that to work at all.
Who did you kill? I forgot. Or rather, how did you kill?
Machine gun to the heart.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah.
She accidentally hit someone.
It was a crit,
Like-
weren't it?
Yeah, like
Yeah.
No, it wasn't a crit. It
No,
was a
no.
standard hit, but he rolled a vitals.
Mm.
yeah, it was like Versa
Versus an 8 or
well, like
something?
yeah, like an 8 or something. 7 or 8. It was like there's no way this is gonna hit. Holy shit, I hit.
Ouch. Poor guy.
There's no way this could be vitals. Oh shit, it's vitals.
It's probably fine. Nope.
It's dead.
Yeah, like I not expect that to work at all.
Like, didn't we get zappy pass out guns?
Yeah.
Why don't we start using the zappy pass out guns instead of shooting people? And looks over Myas is melting their brains. I thought we got over melting things, Myas. Did the principal's car incident not teach you anything?
I don't melt anything. They
Like,
disappear.
like. Okay.
Brains
Not my
just
fault
look
they
like
charging with.
melting.
Yeah, it's not my fault they charging with assault rifles.
I mean, like, instead of melting their brains, you could have, melted the assault rifles or something. Just a thought.
I would have appreciated to not have arm blown off. It is still stiff, by the way. Oh, regrowing arms always.
Should we order more pizza then? Not sure what regenerates you.
No. Remember,
we
we
sh-
can't order anything anymore.
We should go somewhere and get food. I am very hungry.
Well, let's meet back up at my place. We'll not be in costume, not do anything illegal looking. But we can eat pizza, read through some papers, and watch TV. That's fine.
It's the sun's set by now. A few of you have probably got early classes tomorrow.
Yeah. What day do we ended up doing that? It was like Friday?
It were a Thursday night, so it's
Thursday.
Friday tomorrow.
Oh, I have my internship tomorrow, because wasn't that Wednesdays,
Oh,
Fridays?
Yeah, Wednesdays and Fridays are internship days, so
Like,
yeah, Audrey and Lily have got to be out early anyway.
I think we should just think about what we did and, regroup and meet back up here, after school and stuff tomorrow.
That's fair.
Or Audrey's apartment, rather, or...
I would argue somewhere that's not here. Just because
Okay,
this place sucks and I don't want to spend 8 hours here.
Like, Audrey's place then, whatever.
All right, that works.
Definitely doesn't suck.
Great. I go home now.
Alright, Red, come on.
Yep.
Vamp us home. Or I'll play Taxi. I'm used to it by now.
Who's skipping the tapes?
Key.
No, Audrey.
Oh.
Sure.
Like,
probably
I
have the
can't
least
keep.
secure place.
I can't keep them.
What was that?
Gee.
I probably have the least secure place. Like I've just
Oh.
gotta.
I,
You know,
I,
with
I, have,
all
I have
the
a safe room. I can take this stuff and lock them up.
Oh, yeah.
Also, she's got all the guns too, so
Wait, what?
you still have all the guns. We never moved them out of your bathroom unless you moved them.
You might have moved them to the safe room. You might have dropped them off a bridge. Either way, they're in your apartment.
I will get on that.
Even if you dropped them off a bridge, yeah.
Like, I imagine they're in your safe room now. I just put them in your bathroom because your dogs were trying to get me.
They just arranged around the house in, you know, a gangster
I,
style.
I don't use the guest bathroom.
Mm. No, yeah, I bet they're still in the guest bathroom. Ha.
But yes, I'll bring everyone home, and then I think we're gonna have Red and I are gonna have a talk with the parental units.
The rents. I'll just change this.
This is
to
gonna go
express
well.
now.
This is gonna go. I'm getting kicked out. I'm 100% getting kicked out.
So, I suppose we can quickly flick over to that map. It's gonna have all the wrong people on it.
It is 100% gonna have all the wrong people on it. Ah, actually, not too bad.
Just gather up these plebs and chuck them in the swimming pool.
Just right off the balcony.
They've got wine. They're happy. Oh, back are you? You have a nice evening. Where's Mila? Where's fucking Mila? She's in bed. She's not in bed.
In bed. Like, yeah, Red and I need to talk to you.
Oh,
Yeah.
there's a bing of the intercom down at street level. Oh. You can see, Lily, there it is. Several... Oh, yeah, I changed the name of this. That's something I should have mentioned. I have retconned Surge. It is now Surf.
Surf?
Surf. Like the peasant.
Nice.
Okay. And Surf is downstairs?
Surf is downstairs. Your friend Simons is downstairs. Where's coffee cup? It's his.
Surf's down, bro.
Surf's down, bro.
That's a surfing shirt.
And who else? Is it just him or?
No, there's quite a few people. There's a couple of cars as well. Your first instinct is probably they're here to arrest you. Mila's just like standing back up. She's like, oh, who could that be?
It's Surf.
What? No.
Let me see what they want. And I'll go down there with Red if she wants to go down there.
Mila starts running.
Red, do you want to come down with me?
To the intercom.
Or I guess we'll just let him in.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mila gets to the intercom. And Simon says, just, good. Mila Dunning, maybe come up. This is urgent. And, yep, she lets him in. Have I given him a token yet? Have I? Fuck. And...
Nope.
Oh, he's a lady. Lovely. The slender form of Simons. Hello. Yes. This is rather awkward, but... Mila, we believe there's a credible and immediate risk to your life. We don't think you or your family should stay at this residence at the time being, and we've arranged to move you somewhere safer immediately. Are your daughters home? And then Mila.
Over here. What's going on?
We've picked up credible threats against all of your lives.
And I'm gonna like float over, sit next to Sigrid, and like push on her foot lightly with mine, and just kind of give her a look like, Shh, don't say a goddamn word.
For your own safety, it's better if we tell you as little as possible, honestly. I know this must be very confusing, scary.
Like, I have school tomorrow and stuff.
That's fine. You can still carry on. You're probably the safest, Lily, given the monitor. But Mila, Ray, we would like to relocate you for this evening. We would like to place surf officers on premises at all times. Potentially relocate you for the foreseeable future. And Mila's just like, why? How is this happening, Lily? What have you done?
Like, just kind of like, go. What?
Lily's not involved. Like I said, we can't say too much, but this is...
I think you owe us some kind of explanation, man.
We have many intelligence gathering operations across the world. Some of them pick up information relating to Nirvana. We've picked up intelligence that suggests an imminent threat to your family's lives.
From...
We aren't sure.
I'll sigh and then say, like, all right, which hotel are you bringing us to?
Not you two. Just Mila and Ray.
What?
It's just Mila and Ray for tonight.
Oh.
There will be officers at the street, and we'd like to place some up here as well for the night.
Like, okay.
Very good.
I'll hug both Oma and Mom and be like, I don't know what... This is probably some bullshit. We'll talk later.
And they both, like, Ray grabs a couple of overnight bags, toothbrushes, and you get the apartment to yourself. There's a couple of guys sat in reception all night.
Look over at Sigrid. Well, that cut off our truth-telling little session early.
We'll get to it.
Shrug.
But
maybe.
Surf need not know.
Of course they don't need to know. Like, I got class early tomorrow, and you have your remedial session, so we should probably sleep and eat. Do you know how to cook?
Is there fire pit?
We have to have a fireplace in here.
There's probably
No, we don't.
some on the balcony.
I'll
Yeah, there's
look.
barbecue right there.
I'll look and yeah, and
But you
we'll-
don't have wood.
I mean,
Charcoal,
we'll
though.
put charcoal in there. I mean,
Maybe. It's
I don't.
probably gas.
Actually, at this point, I think I'm going to get Surf to be like, "Hey guys, neither of us know how to cook, and like we're hungry.
Like, order something?
I was checking to see if that was okay."
Like, yeah, feel free to order something if you guys are hungry. Like,
Alright.
you're not prisoners. We're just
Alright,
here
well,
for
then
your
we'll-
safety.
We'll order food, and then I think that's all that needs to be roleplayed. Unless Singer, do you have
Yes.
anything?
You look like you do fine job protect me.
He scratches his balls.
Good thing I'm not. Good thing I am not helpless. You look it.
Anyone else want a scene this evening? Or do you want to...
Yeah.
Yep, this evening scene for Matthias, who was quickest on the jump.
Yeah, Matthias is going to call up Jack Morrison.
Alright. Bet you didn't think I'd
hi,
answer, did you?
I have something to tell you about.
Oh shit. Was it you lot? Have you done this?
We were at a gambling den.
Okay, no. Carry on.
Wait, what happened?
Mind no business, kid. Go on, about this gambling den.
And
Where?
not quite sure teleportation.
It's...
They recognized Lily and tried to kill her.
Shit. Her parents have just been renditioned. But it seems to be unrelated.
But yeah, I thought I should tell you that we were at a Yakuza gambling den and defended ourselves. There's also this guy they know from school named Myers.
The skeleton. Yeah, bollocks.
Yes.
So Garth's involved then.
Who?
Never mind. Look. Great work. Yeah, honest. Keep your eyes out for me. For anything weird. Not your group. Watch out for people acting strange.
All right.
Be careful too.
Thank you.
I gotta go. I'm real busy.
All right. Bye.
Click.
Surely he would have clicked while Matthias was saying bye.
Yeah, I talk on phone a lot, and it's polite to wait until a person's finished talking. So it... Hello, would you like a quote for buying a house? Any other scenes? this evening?
Yeah. Can you give me an Oprah quote?
Oprah quote. No. We don't get
Something
Oprah
said
over
by
here.
Oprah.
Bees!
You get a car.
Nice. Was Audrey left with the folders or the paperwork?
I think she's at everything.
Yeah. It sounds like you've got everything based on that last conversation, but you were definitely
Like-
left with the paperwork as it is in Japanese.
Then she's going to stay up a bit and see if she can make some sense of it or not.
Okay. Have you got streetwise?
She does.
Have you got Japanese cultural familiarities?
She does.
Oh, wow. Roll me streetwise, please.
Well, Asian cultural
Weed.
familiarities, but that's how they categorize it.
That's pretty good. I'd like to see your level of success. Wow, 4.
Hey.
Mm-hmm. So, you managed to pick things up pretty quickly, you reckon? They talk of the Promised Land, which is quite clearly Nirvana. They talk about gifts.
Do they have a lot of milk and honey in Nirvana?
No, but they are exporting silks and needles, apparently. But the letters seem concerned. It's like they're between two old friends. They're all handwritten correspondence. And it's kind of... He's kept copies of the letters he's sent on, like, old-fashioned carbon paper that is clearly written through onto.
But in theory, if these silks and needles corresponded to certain items, this could be a record of such.
Yeah. How long do you read for?
She gives it like 2 or 3 hours.
Okay, so you definitely get through them at least a couple of times.
I would say 3 times is excessive, so 2
Yeah.
or 3 times through.
And these letters go back a few years. And it starts off clearly just this business relationship, almost, between the old friends. Definitely a Yakuza contact back in Japan who's got access to the Chinese military and is skimming shipments and things like that and sending them over.
That's how it started.
But in the last 6 months, something's changed. The person writing to Nirvana from Japan mentions a great threat to the Promised Land. And they're all very worried about it. They talk about the Promised Land being the only true hope for their lineage and the chance of going forward, and they've got to do everything they can to protect it. And for that reason, exports have been stopped for the last 6 months, and they've been stockpiling in preparation for this attack.
So they were exporting from Nirvana to China, or the other way around?
The other way around. They've been using Nirvana as a middle place to fence
So
stolen
they're
Chinese
still exporting
weaponry.
from China to Nirvana, but Nirvana is now hoarding
They're now
in preparation for a
hoarding
threat.
weaponry in preparation for a threat, yes.
Well, that's not a nice thing to find out.
No.
I have nightmares now.
Enjoy your nightmares tonight, Audrey.
Uh-huh.
Doggo walks over to you. We should be on Audrey's map. Also got all the
We
wrong
should
people
be
on
on-
it. Also, so close to complete. Look at that lovely garden. It's just a fucking football pitch with a tree in the
Sweet.
corner. And the dumb waiter.
Swears.
Swears. You said a real bad word.
I'm sure the waiter isn't that stupid.
Oh, mate, all he does is go up and down.
Oh, Luke, while I'm thinking about it,
Yes.
could I start eyes on Tenzin's son?
Yeah, of course you can. He's not hard to find. You know his address, and he dresses like a rape prick.
Okay, so I got eyes on him now.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool.
Only took you 10 minutes from seeing that video. He's smoking weed out on the patio in his bright orange tracksuit.
I have an idea for later. We don't do it today, but I have an idea for later, guys.
He's got one of them, are they called bucket hats?
Pot helms?
Matches his bright orange tracksuit.
Does anyone have Intimidate? by the way?
Not on this one.
No,
I
damn.
do.
for not finding me too intimidating.
Oh, nice. You do?
Yeah.
Awesome. Oh, and we got 2 of them. All right. Yeah, we got intimidate. I have ideas
Past
for
face
later
got
time.
intimidate. Gonna intimidate some people.
I think I want to do a Batman to this guy. You know, hang him upside down, way over something, and get information out of him, while someone who has got intimidate does it. While I'm just the person who holds him upside down.
Yeah, why
I
would
mean,
you
we don't.
not go to Myers first for that?
Oh,
It's
I-
his freaking skeleton.
because he's obvious and
Yeah.
doesn't wear any costume.
Yeah, no, they'll be like, that's Myers, bro.
Yeah,
Myers,
able to
why are
pin
you
him down
doing this to me?
pin him down instantly. Where we have our other friend here who actually has a covert costume. So I think we should need to talk later. But anyway,
Uh-huh. Any which way. No other scenes? Skip on a bit.
I have one if possible.
Yep.
I was just gonna say that. Can we cut out back to when Morrison was saying that he was busy and just make a stealth check?
I'm pretty sure that was, like, Matthias on the phone to him back at his house.
Yeah.
Okay, so he
It was a
was
phone
not
call.
so he was not outside. Then never mind.
No, yeah, that were a phone call that Matthias had in private.
Then never mind. I thought it would be suitable if he was outside, but go on.
No, he was in an undisclosed third location.
I think the scene you have tonight is you fight with your sister because she's a brat.
Yeah, she's watching cartoons. Right loud.
I'm sorry. That's Lucius?
Yeah, it's...
Didn't you have a sister?
I don't remember having a sister with Lucius because she was adopted by Morrison in that dimension.
Oh,
She also lost her parents.
so it's just you and your parents then. Okay.
Well, yeah, except that I've been trying to point out that Lucius has been trying to move out of the house as well.
I
But yeah,
mean, aren't you 18? You can just do that.
yeah, but like he's looking for a good place, not on the blocks. Or the underground name for it. Sorry, I forgot. But yeah, sorry, didn't mean to interrupt.
He's looking for apartments.
Yeah,
He's looking for a partner.
just continue looking for an apartment.
Luke, the next day I do want to do one thing. Doesn't require a scene, but I want to do one thing.
What are you doing?
I want to try to get it so I'm one of the people who goes through the like the random drop off shit. You know how people can like
The mailroom?
well, not even mailroom. Specifically, like when people want to give a tip or whatever.
Yeah, I doubt you could convince them to let you do that.
Oh, okay. So that's actually a good job because most places that's considered a shit job that you have to go through.
Even
Newsrooms.
yeah, but you're still an intern, so like you're getting the coffee for the people doing that. At best.
Okay. That's fine.
They pay people to do that.
I imagine Nirvana has a strict you have to pay internships policy.
It's part of your university bursaries. Like if you take an internship, your university bursary gets increased.
Okay, cool.
Alright then. So the next day will go about as you'd expect. Few of you have internships, few of you are learning how to spell words in English.
Sigurd's got her name down.
Yeah, Sigrid can now write her name.
secret.
You got a signature and everything.
That's kind of cool.
I just imagine her handwriting coming off like a freaking serial killer. It's all like jagged and just frightening.
Rips in the paper where she's pressed too hard.
Thick lines. Just. Ah.
Don't give Sigrid a fountain pen, she will just bend it. Biros, felt tips, and pencils only for this one. Even biros are risky. Like, I'm sure already in this 1 week of classes, you've covered a couple of tables in ink from broken biros. There's a scene where Sigrid looks up to answer a question and she's just chewing on 3 biros and she's got blue ink all over her face.
Do you have better tasting pens?
But yeah, the next day after classes and stuff.
I feel like most of you keep quite up to date with the news as well.
Definitely.
The Politburo's been back in session hardcore this week, and they are passing emergency legislation related to the terror attack. I think I might have mentioned some of this last week already.
No, I don't remember this.
But essentially, the Politburo have agreed today that they should up the powers of SURF.
Oh.
To include more... to make it easier for them to detain people, mainly. They'll be able to search you more easily, they'll be able to detain you more easily, and they'll also be able to use more force in apprehending suspicious behaviour, or putting an end to suspicious behaviour. And
because that's going to go
threats.
well.
Yeah, there's already protests. So like, there's been some minor protests all week just because they were discussing this, and now today, this afternoon, there is quite a big one outside Parliament, seeing as they've just passed this. Most of your lecturers would have been talking about it all day, like those who were actually in class. Like Matthias, your ancient history professor, is just like, I'm going, fascists. I grew up in fascist Birmingham. I won't see it happen again here.
Like, hey guys.
Anyone else think that this is probably connected to what we do?
Sorry, got me good.
Like, so I think we might have a bigger problem, but I don't know. We haven't got any information on it. Like yesterday, like my mom and Oma got taken away by Surf for, safety reasons. And it wasn't, I don't think it was because of like the Yakuza, because they used very specific wording, and the wording was that they said external threats. Like, it seems like there might be someone or something that is threatening us from not here.
I think you might be right. I stayed up last night and made some sense of those papers. And yeah, it seems like they think something's coming too. Some kind of threat.
So maybe they're not the threat, but they're planning on defending Nirvana?
It sounds like they're afraid of something and they're getting ready for a fight. It doesn't sound like they're planning on being... I mean, they might go on offense, but only against like a target they think is threatening everybody type thing.
Maybe we should talk to them.
Like,
I think we should get Lily's contact.
I mean,
I think he.
Simon's with his cup.
like he hasn't been playing ball. I have another contact I could pull on the string a little bit, but nothing might come of it. But I can try.
Do you have a way of contacting the ninja lady?
I do.
Do
I
you?
start going through my my like a little backpack. It's like a stuffed animal kind of thing that's been converted into a backpack. I reach through it and you just see me. I have like 20 phones in there. 20 cell phones, and I start ruffling through it and go no. Oh, this one. Flip it open and push the call button on speed dial 1.
I'll hold out my hand.
What? No. Like in a minute. Let me talk first.
That were cool and all, but I don't know who you're ringing.
The ninja lady.
You've got her phone number. I don't remember giving.
I gave her a burner phone
Oh yeah, you did give her
Yeah,
a
she
burner
did.
phone.
specifically for this kind of reason.
Mushy mushy. Does not sound like
Hey. Like, hey. I was hoping we could meet up.
her. Who is this?
Who do you think it is? Who has the only person who gave you a burner phone that you're answering right now?
This phone was in the couch cushion. It just started ringing under my ass. Who is this? Whose
Like-
phone is this? He shouts something in Japanese, and you hear a couple of people laughing in background.
Like, I'm here to get the drugs. I like worried look on my face.
So yeah, you're all seeing Lily have this train wreck or a conversation there. Oh, you want drugs? Go buy drugs. They're legal
Like
here.
that's like
Jeez.
no the specific stuff. You know the stuff that. Wait, so you found the phone? Damn it! All right, never mind.
Audrey mouths hang up.
I'm hanging up. Well, that went to shit, and I take the phone and just break it in half and crumple it up and just drop it or in the trash can.
Yeah, there's a bit in here. This is Audrey's theater room. Currently the
Screen
windows
is
the screen is receded. But this room can be turned pitch black with a blackout screen that wraps around 12-meter IMAX style.
well. The contact. She apparently lost the burner phone I gave her, so I can't contact her.
Is she really the one we want to contact, anyways?
Like she was the lady I had contact with in there, but you know.
I mean, we know that she has the ear of, or she would have the most access to their.
Like, to be fair, she didn't know a whole hell of a lot. Like,
I just wanted to set up a meeting.
Ew, squares. I only just noticed.
that's why I said squares earlier.
I didn't hear that. My bad.
Like, she didn't know a whole hell of a lot. I got most of the information out of her I could, but like,
What if we just go to other casinos, only in costume this time, and just, see what we find?
I mean, do we want to beat the information out of them, or do we want to like actually talk to them and maybe like team up against the thing they're afraid of?
I mean, Like,
I'm okay with beating it out of them.
No, that was a legitimate question. I wasn't trying to moralize. Sorry.
like speaking of beating, like I think it would be a good idea to, figure out what they are afraid of first to see if it's something, we should be concerned about. I mean, like,
They should be afraid of you lot, so maybe it's not something to be concerned about.
like I think we should figure out what the hell Tenzin's kid gave up. I got eyes on him. He does not do a lot of shit. He masturbates a lot.
Yeah, it does.
But I was thinking maybe we like kidnap him for a bit and get some answers out of him.
I guess at this point, Luce just kind of coughs. You're talking about kidnapping Tenzin's kid.
For like 30 minutes at most. There's protests going on. Surge is not going to be paying a lot of attention to him, and we have our costumes for like a reason. And does he go places that are like easy where he could be snatched?
Yeah.
If we kidnap him and, do all that stuff, we're gonna be hard pressed to make alliance with Surf.
I think we start with the criminals.
Beat it out of Yakuza.
I wanna try talking to a boss first.
Like, we do have the location of a couple of his lieutenants.
I mean, they might talk to us. They might try to murder us also.
I mean, when we found their apartments, I put eyes on their apartments.
Mm-hmm.
Like, which one is the easiest to deal with at this point, from what I can tell? Definitely not the daughter, because they're in like the crazy penthouse. But the other two.
Let me get back to the Discord messages I sent to you.
Maybe Dickless.
He's not a lieutenant. He's just a mook that we keep messing with.
Wait, you killed him?
Nah, he's alive. I see him all the time.
Right, good.
The two lieutenants that might be an option are Soga Masahiko and Yamamura Keiko, but you don't know where they live. The ninja didn't know that.
No, but Audrey, I gave them the information. I thought Audrey looked up the information on where they live.
Oh yeah, that's right. So yeah, you do know where Soga and Masahiko and Kiko.
And we put eyes, and immediately as soon as I got the addresses, I put eyes on them. So, do you want me to roll an observation or something?
Shadowing, please.
Shadowing. I have that also. Helps if I have my character open.
I'm still a torch. I illuminate the people you're looking for.
All right, 50-50 chance, yo. Oh, do I get an extra time bonus or not?
Nah.
Just straight up?
Yeah.
All right. Failure.
Failure by 2. So you're
do you
not
want
sure
for each one or just one of them?
No, just the one for now. Yeah. So you're not sure either of them could be at home or they're out somewhere unknown place. But you do know where they live, and if you just watch the houses carefully, then they will presumably arrive or leave at some point.
I mean, that's mostly what I did, but yeah.
And Keiko, she lives pretty quietly, it seems. Masahiko, he's definitely got security on his apartment. But Keiko is fairly utilitarian, minimalist living, and she doesn't seem to have any security at all at her tiny below-ground box apartment.
Oh, that means she's probably terrifying.
Quite close to Mayas's as well.
Like, Keiko's probably the safer bet, but are we going in, like, scary, or are we going in, like...
I think friendly, right?
Well, maybe in costume and ready for fight, but not actually fighting.
I think that sounds like a good plan.
Yeah, we don't want to mess this up.
Do either of them have guards?
Kyoko doesn't. The other one has a ton.
5 to 10 at any given time.
Which means Kyoko's probably way more scary.
So maybe one of us approaches her for a nice one at the same time we're doing a not so nice approach at the other one. Instead of seeing which way we can catch more flies, we try both ways simultaneously.
I like this idea.
Sure. Like, does anyone? I not good at like that kind of stuff, but
I can talk to her.
Well, maybe the two of you go together so you can get out quickly if you need to.
the rest of you do your scary bit with him.
I think I'll go with Audrey. If we're gonna be
Alright.
talking.
Like,
Maybe I can be more. helpful.
Lucius, I actually think it'd be more helpful if you went with them and like, stole a bunch of shit while they were dealing with that in the house. See if you can't find anything nice.
Lily, I'm not a thief.
I'm not saying shit like vases and money. I'm saying like paperwork,
All right,
laptops, computers.
I'll do what I can. Just make
Best
sure you
case
guys
scenario-
stay safe out there.
Best case scenario, their operation goes fine. Worst case, Lily can get them out quick. I think we'll need every other available hand for our operation.
Have you got a dry wipe pen and you've just been drawing on Audrey's windows all this time? There's a surge
Anyway.
officer across the street with his binoculars, like he's just writing down everything that you have been writing
Using
down.
pizza boxes and empty beer bottles to
Oh, yeah.
sandpaper.
Sigrid is like,
Uh,
no, this is me.
Can I give a bit of can I at least get some kind of layout from the of his place from like looking through windows and stuff like that, so I can give them some information on the inside?
Yeah, he's got an above ground apartment. It's fairly spacious.
So I can at least like give them the like outer dimensions and maybe some inner dimensions of like layout of the place, so that way when they show up they have not going in completely blind.
You got a vague guess. You know it's got a big main kind of like living and entry area. Like you can see the
Right.
door in from the hallway from the balcony.
Yeah, I'll draw as much as I can for them.
Mm-hmm. Cool. When are you planning on doing this?
I mean, like,
Now?
no
What day of
time
the
like
week
the
is-
present. It's
Yeah.
Friday. We don't have class
Perfect.
tomorrow.
It's this
Gotta
or
get
watch,
down.
or watch creepy people doing blackmail-y things. That seems like more of an after party thing, though.
Exactly. I was just gonna use the same word to describe it.
Like, and Audrey and I are probably not going to take as long as you guys, so we could start on that.
Fair.
Well, can you get us all to hide out?
Like, I'll get you guys close. I'm not dumping you immediately there.
That's fine.
She-
We've also
she
got
said the
cars
hideout.
and motorcycles.
Oh, hideout. That's right. Yeah, I can pop us to hideout.
Yeah, our hideout. So we can get costumes and motorcycles.
I think it's a good time for a quick break. No disagreements. We've been going about an hour.
I need to get
Sounds
my
good.
laundry anyway.
What's that, Luke? You need to build maps.
Slightly. Mostly, I just need to whizizzle real hard.
I'm just
I'm-
giving you a
I'm
hard
st-
time.
I'm still waiting for somebody to be in the same building as Audrey, just so he can reuse the map.
But yes, break is fine.
But boy, we're back. We're live. It's us. Text the actual live scene. Okay. So you made a snap decision to go talk to someone and beat someone else up at the same time. You can do this because there are more than one of you, and therefore you can be in two locations at the same time.
In fact, it is a necessity.
I mean, we used to have a guy that could be at both places.
He's
Yeah,
still
well,
knocking around. He's
I
just
was
not your guy.
talking in the like physics sense, is like, you know, multiple atoms cannot fill the exact same space at the exact same time.
Fair.
It's also one of the rules of time travel.
Yeah,
Well,
See?
good luck, guys.
I
Also,
was
watch
learning
out
things in college.
for the lice.
Although I think we're setting off from
Yeah, from the just
hideout.
we need to get in costume and stuff.
Yeah.
Oh yes.
Oh,
You get to
Luke,
watch
something
Audrey
else-
get undressed.
Something else I did last night, I adjusted before I forget about it. I adjusted my schedule to match when the STIRF officer saw me in my house.
Okay, just in case he checked it.
Well, no, just in case when they do check it, they're like the STIRF officer's like, wait, but she was here at this time.
Mm-hmm.
I think that's a optimistic view of how bureaucracy works. But
I'm just
Yeah, sure.
making sure. It's
Being
a
paranoid.
yeah.
It's good to be paranoid about some things.
Wait, aren't they actively like watching out for you two right now?
I mean, not really.
Did not
Okay.
seem to care much about us.
Mainly because we're metas. Mila and Ray are not.
Wait, seriously?
Yeah, no. Mila is just incredibly smart. Ray has cybernetics, but it's not like she's like, able to jump 50 feet and punch someone in the face so hard they explode.
That's a callback. That's an Easter egg.
It's not an Easter egg if the creator fucking calls it out.
What?
But yes, they're both just regular humans. Just one is really smart, and one has augmentations. But
All right then.
who's to
Fair.
say the intelligence isn't a meta ability?
it might be, but it's not actually.
That's kind of what I assumed too.
I will point out that you've not had any contact from Mila or Ray, and you've not been told anything by the STIRF officers that were at your apartment when you were there briefly earlier today.
If they're not back by tonight, we're having words.
Shall we get going though?
Yes.
By way of my place so we can get changed?
Like. Yeah.
Great.
Have fun, guys. I'll pick up our costumes, or grab onto Audrey's hand and poof back to her place. We'll get changed, and then poof to the other place.
I'll get on one of the motorcycles.
I will also get on a motorcycle.
Mm,
Are we leaving the other one here and taking the car for the rest?
I mean, I can drive it, but I'd rather be in someone's shadow.
Quick, everybody, to the piece of crap mobile!
I'll carpool with Matthias.
That rusts a feature. The car can become an instant thermite if needed.
See, you're saying that as a joke, but in the future we're gonna have to take down some building or mecha or something.
And,
Where are we
like,
going to get all the
thermite-
iron oxide for this thermite? Point to the car. So, Lucius Matthias by shipmobile, Sigrid Guy by motorcycle, or all by shipmobile?
Yeah. And we'll all
I mean, all
Right.
by shipmobile kind of becomes clown car, because I think this thing's barely got room for both of your
I-
and back. Your knees will be in your teeth.
I mean, seriously, I don't think it could hurt to have us on motorcycles. Like, I'm gonna take the motorcycle.
Okay, sounds good. And
Yeah,
you
I'm gonna go with Sigrid. Yep.
That I will not get used to.
Brief stop at Audrey's apartment. And let's first look at this almost definitely identical in every way to Myers' apartment. And you said you wanted to knock on the door, Lily?
I mean, I don't have a easy teleport in, do I?
No, definitely not. No windows.
Yeah, just teleport in
Yeah.
and knock.
Alrighty.
Audrey is going to use her disguisey thing to make herself look like a not masked figure. She's going to her Violet persona.
Okay.
Where Lily's scary motorcycle chick.
It's fine.
There we go. That's what I was just trying to do, but I'm slow.
And I will actually push myself against the ground. I hate doing this, but
I could put my hand on your shoulder if it helps.
I just walk like a weirdo.
So you've knocked on the door.
Yes.
There's a few moments of silence, and then I could have killed you several times by now.
Thank you.
And
For not doing it?
the door opens.
May we come in?
She looks at you both up and down. Step to the side, please. You may.
Walk in.
Thank you. Thanks again.
Take my boots off.
Keep your distance. You can sit at that table.
All right.
Shoes, Violet.
Does it look like there is a place for shoes?
There is indeed a place for shoes.
Guess she'll take off her boots.
Walk over to the table like an idiot, like I just got off a horse after riding it for 6 hours. 'Cause this is how people walk, right?
Did you say that out loud?
No.
Okay.
She's thinking it real loud though.
Yeah.
So, do you know who we are?
Yes.
Goodbye, sofa.
She just puts one foot gently against it and like gives it a light push, but it slams into that wall there. Why are you
Okay.
here?
Like to talk.
About what?
We've intercepted some communications, and what was in it concerned us. We'd like to know more and potentially help.
She's frowning real hard. This sounds like a trap.
If this was like a trap, would we have shown up and knocked politely on the door and had a conversation?
I don't know. You Americans are very strange.
I mean, would it help if we said what we actually think we know? That way you're not tricked into saying it yourself? Or how about, I guess, just responding would be an admission. You're right.
Like, there's some big baddies of some kind or another coming here to Nirvana, and everyone is worried about it, from Surf to you guys, and like, You're ready to throw down. Surf is ready to throw down. Shit's gonna happen, and we want to protect the island. I think enemy friends or whatever that proverb is, right?
I don't believe you. You've been working against us from the start. You're clearly on their side.
Whose side?
The Americans.
I mean, we're anti-gun running, but that doesn't mean pro-American.
Like,
You won't even admit
screw
it.
America. No, rightfully screw America.
She's pondering you. She's thinking. She's looking you up and down.
Like, what is it? What will it take for you to at least give us some modicum of trust?
I don't know.
So this is our theory. Our theory is that you guys caught on to something big and nasty and have decided to start arming yourselves so that you're ready to fight it. What we thought earlier was that you were just gun runners that were acquiring guns to sell them to others so they could just go and murder each other. Those are different things, in my opinion. Yes? She looks back. At Blink.
I mean, like, yeah, I think so.
So I guess the good news is we're not super interested in shutting down all of your operations, if that's the case. Like, I suspect the fight's largely done. Largely done?
No.
No, it hasn't much started. They're still sneaking around in there. I'm not saying
Fair.
that, but like, listen. We thought you were, when we found those guns, we thought you were going to sell them to people. Like, and, you know, idiots with guns are a bad thing. But if you're going off and, you know, going all gung-ho vigilante, protect the island, I'm for that.
I believe you. I don't know why. This is still.
If we're being. Sorry, go ahead.
It's an obvious trap.
So if we're being honest with each other at the moment, though, I should probably let you know that you're not the only one we're talking to tonight.
Hmm? Did you want to use that as a scene transition?
That is a pretty good scene transition.
Absolutely. As we both check our phones.
I'm just watching with an owl.
Fair. Good point.
Because I'm a creeper. Oh, we don't get to see them throw down. We're stuck on our map.
No, I'm gonna move you across as well. I would just put in people on the GM layer because they wouldn't know where they were. Alright, so this is not the top floor. This is a fairly tall apartment building in Tashi Delek. You're around 30 floors up, I want to say. So pretty high up. There's at this height, there's just single apartments per floor, but there's still stairwells and elevators going all the way to the top.
Elevators are here in the middle.
Yes, elevators in the center, stairwells too. So yeah, this is on floor 31. And Terra, you can see that the guy you're actually after is in his living room at the minute watching TV. You've
Before we go in and have that conversation, I would have radioed over to them and let them know that.
You are quite far underground at the minute, but before you went underground, you could have said, yeah, he's been in his living room for a while. And as well as that, there is a fella on the north balcony who's kind of just stood guarding, it seems like. And also a fella on the south balcony. You've not been able to get eyes on the stairwell inside.
Okay. Let's move as a group, not split up.
All right.
Sigurd goes first. I can go second.
Code names.
Berserker.
Okay, yes. Berserker goes first. I will go second. 2D, I guess you should probably try and slip in and scout ahead.
I'll stick with Sigurd, I guess. And then I'll step into your shadow.
Okay. We don't have a quick escape plan, so just kind of remind yourselves of where the way out is. Sigrid, do your best not to kill anybody.
I will. And as for escape plan, if it come down to it, you run, I distract, and then I'll just jump out window.
Sounds like a plan.
And as for me, Mr. Competent Battle Plan Maker,
Yeah, I'm not exactly certain what you can do.
I can fight.
I mean, I heard you talking about how you use the sword, but I haven't actually seen you fight.
Kick his ass, Matthias.
Or just
Hey, you made a rhyme.
Berserker.
so, are you just close combat? Can
Kick
you
his
handle a
ass.
gun?
Kick his fucking head in.
Do you want to borrow my grenade launcher? What?
Modular combat skill. Ball punching.
Matthias is going to try to grapple Guy.
All I've got is karate as far as close
Also,
combat.
he's probably not expecting it at all.
I'm probably not expecting. Oh, I take that back.
Have you got
I've
combat
got combat
reflexes? Yep.
Well, I've got the
Premonitions,
precognition,
danger
which gives me
sense.
combat. Yeah. What's it called? I've got
Intuition?
it's either precognition or intuition gives me combat reflexes.
I'll look that up at some point. One day. You can dodge if you want.
No, I won't. I'll see what he can do. I will use this as an opportunity to evaluate. Also, playing cards close to the chest, you know.
Let's not get into a whole technical grappling thing here.
Yeah.
But
He'll throw you, like
yeah.
GURPS terms, throw to the ground.
Okay.
I can just fight with whatever.
Is now really the time he fight?
Okay. Then
I
don't
would
know.
rather not take your grenade launcher because I don't want to kill people.
Oh, I've only got a couple of grenades that'll actually kill anybody. Well, if you want to take your little tinfoil sword, you can. Otherwise, I'll put
I say
the
again, ray gun, knock out
Yeah.
ray guns.
knockout pistol in your hand.
Sure.
Okay. Put the guards down quick. Try and stay silent as long as we can. And, be open to improvisation.
You want secrets to take people out silently?
Berserker!
As long as
I
possible.
can, in
Berserker?
fact, be quiet, and then I'll pull out my bow.
Where were that?
Probably, like, strapped to my back, but I've got it.
Less pulling it out and more like twang.
Yeah, pulling it, readying it.
What's your entry point here?
One of the two stairwells. I don't necessarily care which.
Kitchen or bedrooms?
Bedrooms.
East stairwell.
East stairwell it is. Okay.
Oops, you're on the GM info layer.
There we go. I don't see Sigrid.
She's on her way.
Oh.
My God.
All right, I'm sorry.
Hey.
She stopped for a hot dog. It's fine.
Alright, so which way do we go once we are in? We're splitting up, right? So
We're not splitting up.
we're not splitting up, and we're
We're not.
trying to do this quietly together.
I'm
Quietly
guessing
as
you're
long as possible.
a couple of floors below, maybe? Or not even there yet when you discuss this?
Yeah, it's like probably discussing it on the way up the stairwell.
Yeah, if we're gonna have to climb up 30 flights.
I think splitting up is better, so that when we are discovered, they aren't able to surround us. They'll hear that stuff is going on all over the house.
Smaller force size can be overwhelmed more easily. We can split up, but let's stay in visual sight of each other at least.
You've
As
got
long as you
radio
can
contact
see-
too.
Oh, that's true. We do have radio contact. Okay, fine.
Can I just get the guy and subdue him?
Yeah, and let's not melt anybody.
Yeah, you know how hard it is to get that out of sweatshirt?
I make no promises.
Okay, let's try not to melt anybody.
We
The same
do
way
best.
I try not to kill anybody.
Yes. I
Okay.
blunted arrows. They still hurt.
All right. How many suppressed rounds do I have left on my pistol? Combat ranged. Three more shots at -2 and 6 shots at -1. Okay. So I'll pull my pistol out. I do have my grenade launcher like slung over my back. Which is, I think anybody has actually seen me, carrying it.
Yeah. We're all metas. Metas do weird shit.
All right. Are we ready?
Yep.
Sure.
Yes.
Wait, You didn't answer together or apart. You said we could be overwhelmed individually, but so can they.
Yeah, we can split up, but stay within visual sight of at least one other team member. Fair?
Let's go.
Sure. We can split up, but we're not splitting up.
Exactly.
Have a buddy is what he's saying.
Everybody had a buddy. Where was his buddy?
Nobody goes off alone, but you could break into 2 groups.
Okay, so
Or
you're
even-
I say we stay together until it is more advantageous to split up.
Like I said, we'll have to be flexible in the moment.
you're a couple of floors below.
Luke, do you have stats for that gun?
Yeah, it's a. Oh, I've not got a single PDF open. How is that even possible? Wow.
It's an electro laser pistol from High Tech or Ultratech.
Correct. It is an electro laser.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm working on getting some books open right now. Seeing as that is just ridiculous. How did I not have a single book open? Or Ultratech weaponry, if you're reading along at home. Beam weapons, electro laser. You want to go?
Does it have the linked burn?
Yes.
It depends. Only if you set it to lethal.
Oh.
I believe. Let me double check.
Yeah, it's got the link, but it's 1d3, 1d minus 3.
Yeah, it does do the burning damage, but
Yeah,
it doesn't need
okay,
to
yeah.
penetrate to carry the charge.
It's in the Discord.
I just wanted to double check it as well. It's not moist, humid, or raining in there. And it is electro laser pistol, not the holdout one. So a HT -4 with an armor divisor 2 affliction. Accuracy 4. Yeah, you've got it written down, I'm sure. It's in the Discord.
And it's
I
average
happen
quality?
to be like right there.
Yeah, average quality.
Okay.
Aye, a couple of floors below, when you hear a voice above, a door open and close on the stairwell, and someone talk in Japanese briefly.
I'll just hold up my hand to have everybody stop for a second.
Stop.
Is he coming down?
It sounded like he was in the stairwell, and then he went back onto the floor that he were on.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's sneak. Can everybody be sneaky?
Oh, 1 second, I didn't notice. Turn order was rolled.
Already rolled it.
I think we've got everyone on turn order now, right? Close.
Critical success.
Gee, wow. Yep, Lucius. They've all forgot you there.
It's fine. When Lucius does his job well, nobody will ever even notice.
Okay, God from Futurama.
Okay, so yeah, you sneak your way up to the right floor. You make your way out of the stairwell into that little exit room, and you see through the glass pane in this door that there is a Japanese man wearing a suit stood kind of just idly leaning against another door in that public area. He looks very bored.
I'll tap Sigrid on the shoulder.
It's
And
Sigurd's
you-
turn.
I was thinking we weren't really in turn order just yet.
Okay.
Seeing as he's not
Yeah.
spotted you or anything.
Sigrid will line up the shot with her bow.
There is a door between you.
Yeah.
Matthias will aim his gun and tap Sigurd on the shoulder as well.
Oh,
And then
y'all
just
want me to?
You're the preacher.
Oh, yeah, fair enough. All right. Sigrid will open the door.
Okay, I'm guessing Matthias used that moment where Sigrid stepped forward to aim.
Yep.
Yep.
Sigrid opens the door. Do you want to move yourself one forward, Sigrid?
Oh, sure. Yeah,
Are you in a crouch?
quite likely.
So the door opens. Myas, do you do anything?
I'm also aiming.
Oh, we're entering turn order right then. Okay, I see.
Sorry,
well,
yeah.
that's my attack when it's my turn.
Oh, coy. Guy, are you holding action?
Yeah, I mean, imagine I'm already holding my pistol, but I'm not even lining up the shot.
It hits. He does not dodge. He rolls HT -4. He fails by 5 to 6. He suffers 3 burning damage to the torso. That was a question.
Yes, I guess. Torso, yeah.
And I'm guessing this is not on a kill setting.
No.
So there's a click, like a loud, fairly loud click sound. No louder than the door getting opened, though. And you all see the beam from the pistol like light up as if it shone a bright laser pointer with a fairly wide beam on it. And what the fuck happens to this guy? I'm trying to find what happens to the guy.
Done.
I think it used the laser to sort of like agitate the air so it can fire like a taser bolt.
Yes, it ionizes the air to carry an electric charge through it, but
If the victim fails to resist, this shock stuns him. Oh, it's just stun that.
Yeah,
Oh,
it looks like it's a mini lightning strike.
I thought these were like to actually knock someone out, not just stun.
No, they just
not as good as I thought. I'm guessing it makes you fall down, though. It doesn't say that, but it sounds like something that would happen.
I would think.
Yeah, so
God, this is awful. Matthias doesn't want this as the one weapon he can use.
Yeah, I don't blame you.
You then follow up by hitting him over the head.
Lucius, your turn.
actually
Yeah, but I don't have the
but
skill to do that.
the stun condition doesn't make you fall. You're just stunned.
Even worse.
You just take the do nothing maneuver on your turn, but you can still defend at a -4.
Just
Gotcha.
move in there, stealth at -2. Since I moved 2 squares to follow up Sigrid.
Oh, I need to rename a guy. Sigrid.
Sigrid's gonna step forward and grab this guy around the neck.
All Right, are you using both hands?
Yeah.
I was picturing that like thing where he wrapped a thing around
Oh.
one neck and then like grabbing on with the other.
Actually, what if I slung the bow around his neck and just started pressing down with that?
So that's an armed grapple. Maybe we should not be using technical grappling right now.
Like, I just want to start choking this guy out. Nice and quiet, like.
I think just your arms is probably the best bet then. Roll
Okay.
roll your wrestling skill at, it'll be -3 for the neck, half
Alright.
hit location penalty.
I guess I'll telegraph and all out determined.
Alright.
So,
He is allowed defenses.
Yeah, just at -4. Telegraphing will game a +2.
Fair.
okay. That's 7 minus 3, total of 4.
You grab him around the neck. He does not manage to defend. It's close, but no.
Yep.
Myas.
I would like to make a perception check or something to feel how many other sources of flesh and bone are nearby me.
Oh-huh. Oh-huh. Roll perception, please. Yeah, you can feel them all. A couple on the floors below as well, but you don't know if...
16 yards out.
Yeah, you'd get all the other ones that aren't seen on this layer, token layer. And these doors do not have glass panes, but that doesn't stop Myas.
Oh, it has to be hermetically sealed. Yeah, that's my turn.
Key.
Alright, so I'm gonna oops. Cover this way down the hallway with my pistol.
All right.
That's it.
Matthias, sorry. I was skimming through technical grappling at the time.
Matthias is gonna go the other way and take a glance around to see if there's a better weapon in here.
There's a grenade launcher hanging from my back.
There are katanas on the wall immediately. There's a Kusari.
Cool.
The Kusari is across from you, hung up on that wall. There are 2 sais on this pillar over here.
One moment.
There's a big, really beautiful ukiyo-e gold leaf screen up against that window, depicting 3 tigers.
Huh. Where is the Kusari?
The Kusari is right there, on this wall.
Oh, right, cool.
Okay, so that's not as bad as we thought, by the way, because they don't recover from that stun effect until they make their HT check.
Yeah, and it's at the
Yeah,
same
but
penalty,
that
right?
eventually happens.
Yeah, so so they can break out of it, but it's a really good way to make someone stop what they're doing.
Right,
Ooh.
but for me, I invest my points into a weapon skill.
Yeah,
Yeah,
one
so
at a
if
for
time,
you-
so.
it's
for-
all I can do.
For you, it doesn't make sense. I was just saying the weapon isn't as bad as we thought.
But if you give that to Lucius, he's gonna kill everyone. Like, people just stop moving as you walk up to him.
I mean, yeah, Lucius would be an amazing guy to have one of these, because just all of a sudden, like energy beams from the shadows.
Pew pew. Shit.
Less like shit and more like fuck.
So, Matthias. It would have been your full move to get through that door, correct?
Yeah.
Armed humans. So, he had a door open. He's gonna start turning around. Other ends have not really heard much. Lucius?
This is 2. Where would be anything incriminating, any documents and everything that we might need in the bedrooms?
God knows.
Your guess is as good as ours.
Yeah.
Can I make a perception or a search or a?
You have to go somewhere to do that.
Yeah, and search would be a
I'm
long action.
streetwise. Might be streetwise.
Yeah, I'd take a streetwise or a criminology to think where someone might keep really
Don't have any of
incriminating
that.
documents.
I was hoping on a search roll.
Yeah,
because I don't have
search.
any of
You have to go
search-
search somewhere though.
that. Can I start by?
It's a long
am-
action, so it'd effectively take you out of combat. Every turn you'd be moving somewhere and looking at it.
Okay. Since there's nobody in here, I guess I'm gonna go here and search this room. Take my turn to search the room.
Rightio.
No, what he's saying is that searching place takes
Yeah.
a long time.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
like,
it's
you're
like a 15
Carefully
minute
going
action.
through documents.
Oh, 50-minute. Okay, that's way.
Yeah, yeah,
like,
like
for the next 1,000 turns, you will be taking a step and looking.
Then just moving here with Sigrid and mimicking her movements for now until I get a better idea.
Koi. Huh. I should make a check, really. I shouldn't just be evil.
that there's just somebody on that side of the door, or that the door is just open.
The door's closed, but Guy, you see that the handle starts turning on it.
So, Luke, by the way, the gun you were probably thinking of was the sonic stunner, because that one causes unconsciousness.
Yeah, that's probably it. That's TL10 as
9.
well.
No, there's a 9.
Is there? I see screamers.
Oh wait, stunners is 10. Yeah, you're right.
But no, I think I probably did mean a sonic stun weapon. I like that electro laser as well. I'll get you a stun weapon at some point in the future. I'll get you a sonic weapon at some point in the future.
You know what? I vaguely remember the Sonic thing because we made a joke about Sonic what?
I cannot remember. Sigrid's turn, I believe. You are currently grappled with this guy. I think there's a quick contest every... Oh, he did not roll his HT to try and recover on his turn.
Yeah, it's technically at the end of his turn he's supposed to make that HT check, and for breaking out of combat, it's once every 10 seconds he's allowed to try to break out with his
Not
strength.
using technical grappling.
Oh, technical. That's right.
So you wouldn't actually be rolling strength, or you would, but you'll have a bonus because of your wrestling skill.
Oh, okay.
So, if you'd like to learn technical grappling at the same time as me. Trying to get to the right page, Where is the table of trained strength? Anyone else familiar with it at the moment? No?
No.
Just me ever so slightly. Rightio. Well, this guy's stunned still. and you're doing all right. And I just made a really terrible roll. So you definitely get some control points.
I mean, really, I'm just holding onto him like this until he goes night-night.
Okay, so you want to start choking.
Yeah. Are we all going backwards? Is everybody... Where did... Oh, there we go. For some reason, Guy, your token was disappeared.
Oh, weird.
Oh,
Not
can
that
I
so.
actually drag us through this... back through this door?
Yeah. I'll take it. Let's ignore technical grappling for now because I am not familiar enough to just institute it right now. We are at severe slowdown, so...
And then as I do that, I'll just be like... Psst.
Alright. Bias. Myers!
Oh, I was muted. I'll not do anything this turn.
Do nothing. Gate.
I'm going to... I actually can just move. I don't need to warp.
Matthias.
Grab, but not have readied the Kusari.
That door swings shut behind you.
Uh-oh.
You're locked in!
Well, the lock's on his side. And it weren't locked in the first place.
I was just joking.
Lucius?
Gonna head over this. Wait. Did you guys head back into the room?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They all stepped back in. Except for Matthias, who went behind you.
Damn, that screws my plans. I'm gonna go over here and stick to the shadows. This guy cannot see, right?
No, there's a door on the other side, but the door handle is turning.
Okay. That's my turn. I'm like sticking to the wall.
Alright, roll me stealth, please. That door opens.
-5, right?
Yeah, because you were moving.
Side note: ceilings are usually a good place because people don't often look up.
Can I crawl on the ceiling, though? Is my question.
No, I don't think you can.
Because you don't have clinging, wind, and shadow. Okay.
No, my clinging only applies when I'm unconscious.
Oof, failure by 5.
That was a critical failure, if I had one.
No, it wasn't.
Well,
That's only critical on a 16 if you have a lower skill than you have.
oh, okay.
If it was one lower, it would have been a critical failure. Your skill.
Is that right?
No,
Yeah,
it would
I
need to
don't
be
think
at
so.
least margin of 10.
Oh,
If
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
not 17.
yeah.
I'm an idiot.
He looks right at you. And crackles with static electricity. And moves immediately forward. Our GM rolled it. But he goes to kick you. Like faster than you could even see almost. His foot's flying out like he just
Do I get a dodge?
You do get a dodge. You may also retreat.
Can I spend 1 fatigue to roll to have the +2 to dodge?
Yep.
I succeed.
See you all out here in the hall here. Thwomp.
He's also gonna go to there and turn around after he kicks you, or tries to. Sigurd.
I mean,
Don't stop choking the guy.
yeah, I'm just gonna, finish what I'm doing.
Roll me another strength check, please, or you wrestling if it's better.
Nice, and I think that's how much FP he loses.
Yeah, that guy's eyes like roll back into his head, and
Like he goes limp in my hands.
yeah,
Excellent.
he were doing the No Country for Old Men feet on the floor job, and he does the not anymore job. All right, I am busting once again, and we've been going for just over an hour, so let's have a real quick break, and we'll get right back into it. We'll be right back. We're back. We're in the middle of a fight. Audrey and Lily could warp into this, I think, if they wanted.
I mean, I think we're still talking to her. Like, it's
Yeah.
only been a few seconds.
Yeah, probably. So Sigrid,
that
you,
conversation took at least a few minutes, so we're out for at least 60 to 120 turns. So
I doubt you started that conversation right as.
but I think I'm personally good just talking to them. I don't know what Audrey's up to, but I'm good with not being involved in this.
The guy slumps Sigrid. Myers.
Oh, it's Sigurd's turn?
Sigrid just choked that guy out.
Oh, okay.
A guy whose body is wreathed in electric arcs is dancing around in front of you. He just appeared and turned his back to you, Myers. He is noisy and bright, but there is a door in between you both. Although that's probably still open at this point.
Is he made of flesh as well?
He is made of flesh. He just seems to be wreathed in somewhat of a cloak of electricity.
Okay.
What a stupid mistake he made being made of flesh.
Well, I have one level reduce the time on the meld skill, so ability. So I'm gonna free action change my viewpoint where he is.
No noise. Just change of viewpoint, but radio. Key.
And I'm gonna rattle his bones.
Okay, so you're just making some noise.
Yeah. And I suppose a roll intimidation.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll take that. Are you saying anything, or are you just being a scary bones?
I think I'm gonna say, "Be quiet." With a tug on his spine.
Mm-hmm. Matthias.
You skipped me.
Sorry, Guy.
Ready my weapon and take a step back, and now go to him.
Guy.
Wait, where the hell is my figure? Oh, right there. Under my mouse.
Zoom in, bro.
No.
I love when that happens.
I'm gonna go for the pistol whip. Except all I have is karate.
Karate.
Oh. Too bad. Okay. So is karate okay? I don't know what the default skill for whipping somebody in the back of the skull with a pistol is.
I think it's straight dex. It's like a brawl.
Yeah, you'd
Okay.
be better off punching him with karate, honestly.
Okay, well then I will punch him with karate.
Karate. Removes offhand penalties as well, so you can do it with your left hand and keep holding your gun.
Oh shoot, that doesn't take into account the fact that I was trying to punch him in the head, so that is not a hit.
But I'm guessing you would have telegraphed it.
Oh yeah, you're right.
So that would have given
yeah.
you a plus
And-
4, and you would have been aiming for the face, which is only a -5, because the face from behind is the skull.
So I hit it right on.
Yes.
Or as I
Back
affectionately call it, is back face.
back face. 0 crushing damage to the back face. Have you accounted for the fact that karate better than DX grants a damage bonus?
I don't know. I just used the little damage thing from the combat tab.
Then no, you have not.
Is it? Did you just put your thrust in? Hey,
I think you filled it out for me.
really?
Yeah.
That could be.
I didn't do any of the melee stuff. It was already in there.
Character sheets, general. Yes, I have accounted for it. You are weak.
I am weak. Yes.
You punch him in the back of the
Oh,
head.
damage times 4, so it's 0 times 4. Woo!
Yep.
All right. Well,
You got his attention for sure. Lucius.
Mm,
So that guy tried to
I'm
kick you.
going to.
Now it sounds like he's
Yeah.
behind you.
I'm not gonna pay him attention and just continue over here.
What
What
are you
well,
doing?
I can go under the door, right? And we're supposed to.
That door's
Be
still
able to-
open, but yeah.
What do I see about this guy?
He's the one who is clearly the lieutenant. I'm guessing Terra described him to you all. He was watching TV, but now he's looking over in your direction. Did you head in stealthily? Bit late for me to ask, really. So he looks over, and as you move in, he kind of sits up slightly and looks. He frowns.
Okay. Well, that's my turn.
Yep.
Yep.
The fuck? He's coming forward and going for a kick to your torso, which he potentially manages if you don't dodge.
Can I see him if he's hitting me from behind?
Not you.
Oh, sorry.
He span around to kick the person who just punched him in the back of the head. Gee, you can attempt to dodge if you like. You may include a retreat.
Yes, I will dodge and retreat.
And you're all
Sorry.
wearing your clothes, right? Your fancy, cool clothes.
I am wearing all of my clothes.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
Oh, right. I'm wearing all my clothes. I probably didn't actually need to do that, but
You have a lot of clothing, right? Like a heavy weight. Is it accounted for in your encumbrance right now?
hold
In your
on.
inventory, is it checked?
I just closed my thing. Oh, on?
Because as you become encumbered, your dodge goes down.
I did not have it checked.
Does that, on the general tab, does that move your encumbrance down a notch?
It should still be. I paid a lot of attention to my.
I'm just flipping through slightly.
Yeah, I can tell. I think it keeps me at light, which is what I usually am at with my grenade launcher. And
Are these meant to be the weights here in the number?
isn't it? Oh, yeah.
Because you are definitely at light encumbrance if those are the weights.
Yeah, I'm usually at light encumbrance.
Which would be a penalty to dodge and move.
Well, then I didn't dodge. I have been accounting for the move.
Let me get back to you, General. Sorry. Beep boop, beep boop, beep boop. It should say current. Yeah, current load. That is not right.
I should hope not. Oh. I'm not wearing 21 of my armor sets.
Aha. Yeah, right.
All right, my grand total weight is right at light.
You're at a medium right now.
Am I?
Yeah, if you look on your general, you're carrying 48.3 pounds.
Oh, yeah.
So you've got a move of 3 and a dodge of 6.
Well, then I take that back. I've been... six instead of... Okay, yeah, so I did not dodge.
We're already
so
out.
he can wallop me.
To the torso. This is +2. This is crushing. 13 crushing damage to the torso.
Yeah, that's fine. He doesn't get through my armor.
What's your strength?
10.
You are knocked back 1 yard.
I was already retreating. Is that in addition to the 1 yard I was going to step back?
Yeah, so you get like kicked into that door.
Which way does that door open?
Backwards, but it's not quite latched yet, so you stumble backwards into that room.
Do I
Roll
need to make
DX,
a...
please. Yeah.
Yeah, I would.
At -1 because you went back 2, right? Or did you only go back 1? Yeah, he only went back 1, right?
Yeah, so just straight DX.
Okay.
Correct.
Yep. 1 heterosexual DX roll.
It does not have to be cisgendered.
Okay, I'm going to try a different one because it didn't seem to... Oh, there it goes. Okay.
Yep, you still stood up, but you have staggered back through the wall. Sigrid, whoops, I skipped past you there, but it's you. That guy's
Okay.
slumped.
The guy in front of me.
Yeah, the one that you were choking.
All right.
Oh, you're doing enemies now? I think it's worth noting that a guy was just smashed through a door.
Uh-huh. Oh, yeah. Nani?
Wait, what guy?
Me.
Oh, yes.
The only guy here.
I will. I'm gonna draw and knock an arrow.
It's just drawing if you're not fast drawing.
I don't have fast draw for arrow.
So you draw an arrow. Myas.
Can I attack him?
Guy, or the person that you're in.
The person I'm in.
Yeah, I think you'd take damage
Ew.
though. Potentially. Proportional to, you know.
Yeah. I kick his balls from inside.
Inside. I think you have to like come out his thigh.
That's okay.
But I've got no problem with you like coming out of his thigh at kick speed and smack it into his balls.
Yeah, let's do that. Manly. What do you need me to roll?
DX -2 if you've not got any kicking training.
I should have an armored combat skill. I have judo.
If you can kick with judo, you could grab his balls.
Throw him.
Technical grapple on just grapple on scrotum sounds miserable. Just for multiple rounds, just like ah!
Just twist
Looks
it.
like I won't have to pay his dominatrix.
Or pay extra in order to feel anything.
Yeah, let's go with that.
Grab the
Just
balls.
because I don't have the judo thing on my character sheet, then yeah. I'm just gonna roll from the judo.
No worries.
I'm gonna do an all-out attack.
Okay. Yeah, you grab the balls.
Okay. There's a skeletal hand grabbing his balls.
He don't even know what's happening right now. He just feels something clench around his balls like a cage. He stands up. He says, "Who's there?" In Japanese, though. Nandeska. Gi.
Is the door still open?
Yes. It's being held open by, like, you at the minute.
Oh, okay. Did I see Myas go in?
You don't know that he's in that guy right now. You saw him go into Sigrid, but he can change the person that he's in without effect. But you did hear him talk from inside that guy.
Oh, that's right, I did.
And this guy just clenched, and I don't know if he's staring at his crotch, but something definitely moved in there. He could have just got a boner from kicking you. It is somewhat of a boner. What are you doing?
Can I move and attack?
Yeah.
Then-
You don't even need to move an attack if you're just taking a step.
Well, then I'll just take a step and. He just grabbed his crotch like he got kicked in it.
No, he's not grabbed it yet, but he's clenched. And you can roll your body language.
Okay. Skills, body language. Oh wait, did I not end up taking that? No, I dumped it for something at some point.
Perception, a minus summit. Just roll it straight up for now. Not enough.
Yeah, okay, that's fine.
But he's definitely clenched. You spot that he clenches.
Yeah, okay, no, I'm just gonna do a regular kick. I'm not gonna aim it. Not gonna get fancy with my kick.
Does karate provide kicking training? I will have put it all on the sheet at the time.
Absolutely.
Clearly.
Yes.
Yeah.
All right. I hit location first, right?
Yeah, 3d6 for hit location.
Torso.
Yep. You kick him in
For
the
fuck's-
torso. For 1 crushing damage. He grunts. Matthias.
I really do need to specialize in a type of martial arts that doesn't specialize in striking.
Mayhaps you do.
Oh well. Okay.
You also might not want to grab this guy, though.
Yeah, probably not.
Before the door closes, Matthias goes there with a Kusari readied for a length of 2.
Cool. Just standing some people up. Just moving a guy. Just moving a guy. I'm good. Lucius.
Does he have any weapons?
Not on him. He's wearing a bathrobe. He looks like he just took a bath.
Trying to move forward stealthily. Just kind of like zigzagging to see if he misses me from sight. -4?
-5.
-5. Okay. Oh no, there's a
Oof.
critical.
Yeah, no, he watches
Yeah,
you.
he sees me coming.
Watches you walking right up to him.
It's one of those awkward spotlights from above.
He's got one that detects movement, so it follows you.
All out attack. Double feint. First up is the feint roll karate. He succeeded by 6.
He's attacking me.
This is the feint. Roll karate to determine the penalty, if any, to your dodge for the attack that's about to come.
I just wanted to make sure I missed Guy, so I wanted to make sure that he was attacking me and not somebody else.
You succeeded by 3, so you're at a -3. It's the margin direct as a penalty in a feint, right?
Yes.
And then he connects with the face with his fist. If you don't dodge, which is at -3.
Yes, I will dodge and retreat. Or I will attempt to.
Oof.
Yeah. To the face?
To the face.
Okay.
And this is a +2 once again. 12 damage.
Jesus. Okay, so he bashes through my faceplate,
Oh.
and I take 7 damage.
Oh my god. Ouch. Roll HT -5 to avoid knockdown and stunning. Yeah, you get laid out.
Okay.
Boof. Sigrid. There's an arrow in one hand and a bow in the other.
Uh, I'll knock it.
All right. I don't think you can attempt an instant knock without heroic archer.
Yeah, I don't think so either.
Standy uppy. Walk to a dory. Myas. You're holding balls. This guy
Okay, let's
seemed to forget that for a second.
crush, twist, and rip them off. I think you just roll my
Yeah,
thrust damage.
Just roll. Yeah, give me a thrust. That'll do it. Thrust to the groin.
Spend an FB for mighty blows.
Oh.
+2. So that will be a 4.
Nice. Ouch. He screams. Ah!
Don't just be quiet.
Oh, Masahiko. You're underneath him, right? He runs. Like, or he tries to run. He's like got to maneuver around these things. But he runs that way, Lucius. He's screaming. He glances right as he goes. Geet, it's your turn. Lucy.
Can I do anything besides writhe in pain?
Roll HT, please. You recover from stun. You're laid on your ass. That was your turn. Matthias.
So what just happened with this guy?
He punched Guy in the face.
Through the faceplate of my helmet.
Yeah, you can see
Like,
that that's
straight
all
through.
cracked. It's got like knuckle imprints in it. And then he screamed, blood curdling, like he were about to die, and grabbed his crotch.
Okay, so still quite out of it.
Yeah, oh yeah.
Can I roll hearing to hear the guy behind me?
Yeah, give me a hearing penalty, like -2, because the guy's screaming in front of you. Did you include the -2? Yep, perfect. You hear that door opening behind you. You hear both doors opening behind you.
Okay, that's my turn.
Okay, so this guy steps in. And he just goes like, Nani? Sees you, Kusari. Like, what the fuck? There's other ones. This one's gonna step.
Sees a guy in bright, or not quite bright, but in green and blue and white.
Oh, yeah.
With sorry.
You're a freak looker. But he's probably been told to watch out for you already. No, you weren't dressed like this. Anywhere where memories haven't been erased. Ah, but they still had footage of you from there. Yeah, sure enough, Lucius.
I want to take one step and then attempt possession. I'm gonna hide behind sorry, not behind, underneath the little
Oh, like the
chair.
the footstool thing.
Yep. And I'm gonna give it a try.
Give me a stealth first, please. And you only moved one, so it's no penalty. Cool. And then IQ. I need to double check what this guy's IQ actually is.
Success.
What did you succeed by?
2.
2. What did I
I'm not
roll?
sure if I get any bonuses since he's not seeing me.
You got him by 1. You fall unconscious. You're in his body. You move on his turn now, right?
Yes.
Cool. So this guy is just gonna be like, "Let me go or I'll kill him!" He screams. Sigrid, you've got an arrow knocked.
Can I see that guy?
Yeah. That door's still open. The guy you dragged in, his body's keeping that door open.
Okay.
And they're technically in close combat right now, him and Guy's legs.
Alright, I guess I'll shoot him in the torso.
Cool. Range less than 3. Torso or vice?
Minus
Wait,
1.
did you draw?
Oh,
You knocked.
he knocks. You've got to draw.
It's only got a reload of 2.
Ah,
Okay.
yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's like for the super realism bows. But
Yeah.
It's super realism bows should take like 6 seconds to reload for some of them or something.
But, yeah, so... minus 1.
You hit, maybe. Yeah, he weren't really paying attention to that doorway. Ooh, crushing damage.
Blunted.
It was a blunted arrow. Ouch. Ooh, he says. That hurt a little bit. Is that your response to let me go? So this person's gonna step around corner and then stop and just hold one of his hands out forward. Myas.
What a mess. So this guy's still struggling.
He said, "Let me go." But yeah, kinda. He didn't move, and he just took the arrow to the chest.
I'll twist his balls a little more. Are they still attached to him?
Barely. Like, as you start twisting more, you're gonna feel crunching. Yeah, he just passes out from pain and damage at this point. Ouch. Let me go. He's like foaming at the mouth. As the scrote tears, he faints more than anything else. Masahiko is now Everoth.
I would like to be reminded out of character a little bit about our objective here. Main objective and side objectives.
We're trying to
take down
question
everybody
a guy.
that
Beat
isn't that
information
guy.
out of this guy.
and then beat information.
And or steal shit.
Okay. So I would like to start then with memories. Any information that I can gather from this guy.
Roll IQ, please.
On it.
And it's a free action to remember things, so you can also
Okay.
move. Or do whatever you like.
Okay. Okay. First of all, what do I remember? Before I move.
Immediately, you just had a nice bath. You had a meeting with the boss earlier. The Americans are definitely planning a wide-scale attack to be framed as some kind of public uprising. And, you know, we've got to be suited and geared up for that. You had sex with 10 beautiful women at the same time. And, like, 3 men were there as well.
I'll think it's a little bit exaggerated, but I'll try to remember after.
These memories
Realizing
are a
about
bit exaggerated.
Okay. Would I remember anything more detailed about that meeting with the American guy, like his name, his phone number, where I left that information? Is it in my computer? Is it in my room?
Yeah, you remember where all the details are kept. You only really remember the details of that meeting, though. You can't remember years back.
Okay.
Or more like weeks.
Would that be in his room?
Yeah, actually, the room that Matthias is in right now, in the closet.
Oh, then I'll start heading over there.
Oh, right. You can't control this character at the minute, can you?
Yeah.
We need a code word for whenever you have possessed somebody.
You should be
You
able
don't
to
don't
think
move
we-
him
even
now.
know I can.
Oh,
We don't
right.
know he can. I think at this point he can just be like, I got the information we need, guys, bail.
Can you move him now?
I can.
Cool. Feel free to go wherever you want. And as said, that is where the info is. He's got
Okay, in the closet through all those guys. But I know.
that one's
No.
unconscious and on the floor.
Okay.
And you
I'm gonna
don't
go
know that
this
that
way.
guy's there at the minute, I don't think.
What's his movement? 5?
5.
Okay, there.
Matthias. Nope, Guy. You're
How long
laid
do
on
you
your
stand up?
back.
How long to stand up?
1 round to go to sitting, and then another round to stand up from that. Or 1 round to go to kneeling.
All right. Yeah, I'll kneel.
Or an
Or
acrobatic.
1 round to
check,
acrobatically stand up.
I don't think I am acrobatic.
It's pretty tough.
You can also move in 1 hex at the same time.
Or you could warp just to the other side of that room.
Oh, that's true.
I used to be able to do a kip up in real life, but I can't do them anymore. They're hard.
I feel like depending on your posture, it's a lot easier. Like if you're laying face to the ground, it shouldn't be an acrobatics -6 to stand up immediately.
No, I don't really have any intel on what's on the other side of either of these doors, so I'll just go to kneeling.
Quite.
I mean, you literally just went through this hallway.
Yeah, but I'm not out of it. Got my bell rung a little bit.
Now it's
Okay.
Matthias.
It is
Yeah.
Matthias now. Yep.
Luke.
It is.
Okay, and Matthias is going to he doesn't think this will kill a guy, so he's gonna swing it at the guy's torso. Or no, swing it randomly. Yeah, random location.
The crushy end.
Yes.
I don't think you can throw the scythe end, so what am I on about? Go right ahead. He's gonna try and dodge, which he fails.
Okay, let's see if this formula worked. I forgot the exact method. Yep. I wrote at curly brackets swing +2
Cool.
to the.
To the leg, arm.
Oh, is that a limb? Yes.
Yes, left arm. The one that was pointed at you. 4 crushing damage to the left arm. It hurts a lot. Is that a third or half HP for cripple?
Arm is 1/2.
1/2. Okay, so it's not crippled, but it certainly hurts. Ouch. Guy steps forward. You hear someone. You see someone like poke their head around this corner and go, "Boss," and then shit. Or, you know.
Also a step.
Fuck. It's getting noisy now. No, he just took one step for now. This guy has taken a step forward and readied a silenced pistol. Lucius. Nope, not Lucius. He's unconscious. This guy is also unconscious. I can just delete him. Cigarette.
Alright. I am going to drop that bow. And I guess just draw my axe.
Gets hung up on a piece of leather.
He screams at you, Matthias, and he thrusts his right arm out.
Oh shit, I actually can't do that.
And a jet of liquid sprays from the palm of his right hand. It's like thick and green and goopy, and it's flying right for your torso. You may attempt to dodge and drop, or dodge, but you may not add a retreat. I should check he's actually hitting first. This may be a crit fail. Oh, that's real close. It can aim for the hex. It's fine. Yeah. Oh, so...
but you said
yeah.
torso.
Yeah, I did, so... That's a miss by 1. Bollocks. He sprays the wall next to you with his thick green ooze, and then it starts smoking somewhat. And he kind of goes, fuck, as he does it. Boss gonna be pissed with him. Myas. That door's still open. You can see that. There we go. Thank you. I've got private messages.
So the door is still open.
The door is still open.
Okay.
We said no brains. There was no words about kneecaps and such.
I said try not to melt anybody.
Everyone else
Yep.
were
Just
pretty
their arm,
hung up on the brains, though.
just their arms and legs is fine then.
I mean, I've taken a couple dudes' arms off and nobody has said a word about it.
Is Nirvana prosthetics like that exist?
Yeah, Takashi, who you shot his kneecaps out, like, last week. Next week, he's probably got an appointment with Mila herself. Fittings. What are you doing, Myas, if anything? Aiming? Change your position? Eating one of these balls?
Rain of zombie walls.
Oh, wow.
Is that a wall made out of a rain of zombies, or is that
That is a
rain
wall
of walls?
made out of zombies that rain from the ceiling and pile up close together.
Around this
Okay.
guy.
So they pile all the way to the ceiling.
Yeah, up to 4 yards.
4 yards high, 1 yard thick, and 3 yards long in any shape desired.
Damn.
So sort of like this. Does that look right to you?
No, I wanted like around him.
Oh, on top of him.
Building him a little bunker.
I see.
Just trapping him right in there.
Yeah. You used to
It's-
have a token for
yeah,
the zombie
yeah.
wall.
Whoop, 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 whoop. Nani? So, Matthias, there's a pile of corpses in front of you suddenly. They fall from the ceiling out of nowhere. Stack up surrounding that guy.
Okay.
Lucius.
I'm gonna move here and sorry.
Oh, you do remember that you've got a briefcase on that table that's got some useful stuff, so you could grab that on your way past.
Okay, I'll.
I went ahead and rolled a freight check.
Probably smart, thank you. Oh. Good point. Thank you. He also succeeds, but his attention is definitely drawn. Gee, you can now move to standing and move 1 hex, or you can stay crouching and do something else.
Can I see any percentage of this guy, or is that just the way the hexes are matched up with the image?
You could see a good percentage. You'd be at -2 to hit him. You can't target any of the left limbs.
Okay, then we'll go for the kneecap. You said it's -2? And then
No -2 for targeting the exposed kneecap, just the regular knee penalty of -5.
okie doke. Oh, that's why I'm still on melee. Which, let's be honest, I should just stick to what I know, which is shooting dudes.
You would have dropped your gun, but seeing as you...
Oh.
Yeah,
When did I drop my gun?
when you fell unconscious, when you got knocked out.
Oh.
Do you have fast draw?
Yes.
That'd allow you that at -2 to pick it up from right next to you right now. Does that include range penalties? Even if it doesn't, by 4 should do it. Yeah.
Draw ammo, fast draw pistol. You said -2?
-2, please. Baller. He's gonna try and dodge it, like snap his leg out way, but he don't manage just to dodge. So yeah, you blast his kneecap out. Barely needed it rolling. His leg is only
That is
partially
literally the most
attached.
damage that I could have rolled.
Nice.
And that's how you look like a badass.
Well, I'd look like more of a badass if I wasn't sitting up from being momentarily knocked out on the floor.
He fails his knockout and stun check. I'm just gonna say he's down. He's not gonna wake up after that.
Well,
Just
we hope
immediately
he's gonna
woken
wake
the
up.
cock.
Well, yeah, he's not gonna wake up anytime soon. Like, not in the next 10 seconds or so. Matthias. Zombies. Zombies in front of you. Groaning. They're not reaching for you, though. They seem to be ignoring you for the most part, and the focus is on that guy and the guy that's in the center of them all. Like, you can see the backs
Right.
of most of them.
This is no longer a safe place to be. Blech.
Shut
Look
door.
around.
Yeah, that door does close. It starts closing behind him. That all you're doing?
That's my turn.
Radio. Armed human. You hear silenced gunshots go off in that room. What's the DR on your
Silencers are
zombie
good
wall?
against zombies, right?
I mean, they are useful against zombies.
Okay, so yeah, your zombies just absorb them bullets. The friend does not get hit by the friend. Breed. Oh no, it's not his turn. This one probably walks forward and makes a fright check and succeeds, like, on the nose, and probably also, like, takes some silenced pistol shots into the zombie wall. Lucius.
He's unconscious.
He's unconscious. Thank you. Sigrid.
Step in, and you know what? I'm gonna flip the axe over so that
Oh, I
way
forgot
I'm
to move this
using
guy forward.
the blunted side.
Oh no, he would have
And
changed his mind.
Swing bong.
That guy is unconscious on the floor, but
the guy in front of me?
yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
oh shit!
He had his
Then I was
nuts
actually.
twisted to infinity.
Oh, okay. I thought I wasn't able to get past him, so I actually planned on moving here
Mm-hmm.
last turn.
Okay.
I'm sorry, because
I'll allow it.
I don't know if other people saw it, but I moved here and then I moved back because I thought this guy was.
Yep.
So no axe in
Oh,
hand,
yeah.
but you are there.
No, I'd had the axe in hand.
Did you? Because didn't last turn you dropped the bow and readied the axe.
Oh, right.
So without fast draw axe.
Okay. Well.
But now
Don't.
you can, on this turn now you can take your move.
Yeah, I'll do that then.
Yeah, he's gonna blast your zombie wall from inside. Your zombies get a bit acidy, but there's still a significant wall of zombies like rubbing on him, groaning in his face. And it's your turn. That door like just closes now, like.
I'm just gonna take a wait maneuver in case the door opens again.
All right, attack.
And if it does, it's gonna rain more zombies.
Rain more zombies on the open door if it opens. Lucius, that was you this time.
Mm-hmm. Do I remember
Oh, this
anything
guy.
else that could be incriminating?
Roll me another IQ check, please.
There you go. Any bonuses?
No,
Bye.
but that's amazing. You want to be heading to the wine cellar. Fuck the bedroom. The wine cellar's where the good shit's at.
Okay.
And on this guy's last turn, he walked out the balcony and turned and said, "Boss, what's wrong?" In Japanese, but I think you understand Japanese right now?
Yes. I would understand his and have his abilities. So will say in Japanese, "The entrance," as he runs to the cellar.
Okay, and then on his next turn, he said, like, "Hi!" and ran there. Quite cool. Gee.
You can stand the rest of the way up.
Cool. Matthias. New.
That's all.
You can see that guy, but his back's to you. And it's his turn, and he is running this way. And in fact, this guy would have come for this door and put his hands on it last turn, and he opens it now. And his friend like barrels past him and says like, "Ah!" He's like, "Boss, run!" Lucius is unconscious. Sigrid. Everyone lose an FP, please.
Even if I am unconscious?
Don't worry about it. You don't
Okay.
bother with anything.
Does fit play into that, or
If you lose FP at half the normal rate from it, then yes. Is that on fit or very fit?
I think that's very fit. I think I just gain it quick again.
Cool.
Nice.
You heard guys running away. You heard shouts in Japanese. Door in front of you is still open. It did not swing closed. That you? That seemed like you.
No, hold
Oh.
on. 8.
What's the bulk on an axe?
3. So this will just be torso. I guess we'll go all out. Oh, wow.
Which one with this?
This guy.
Could you have also hucked it so it would blunt him, or are you just axing to the chest?
Just axing to the back.
It hits. Roll damage. He drops to the ground. With an axe in his back. That guy's still in a zombie wall, maybe suffocating slightly. Definitely having a panic attack, Myers.
Yeah, still covering the door.
Lucius.
Yeah, I'm unconscious. Oh,
No,
no, wait, this
it's
is the other guy. I would like to pick up whatever he has here that is so dire.
it'll take a few turns. You've got to get into a safe, but you know the code.
Okay.
Gate.
We are moving on. I'm going to assume that the other room there is clear since I don't think he just would have left otherwise. Oh, and I figured out why I thought it was light. If I'm wearing the rigid armor on the outside, I don't need my trauma plate.
You probably just heard a massive series of thumps from the room I just ran from.
Oh, probably, but that also I think happened in the 1 second that I was unconscious.
But there's been a fair few noises going on.
Fair enough. All right, well, that's that
Matthias.
for me.
Oh, hey, Sigurd went all the way over there. Cool. Matthias will take a step and ready his weapon to a range of 1, because he found after he used it last that it was kind of unready. Too unwieldy when it's long range.
He's going to step and aim at you and shout in broken English, "Stay back!" Lucius
Who's he?
is unconscious. This guy here at the end of the corridor. Sigurd.
Well, damn, now I can't go over there because then I'll be out of eyesight of people.
Well, do you notice Lucius' eyesight?
Probably not,
Yeah, no
but
sign
I
of
want my
Lucius.
axe back.
To the axe. To the axe.
I'm going to get my axe back.
Myers? So you can see through the walls. I'm pretty sure that guy is still just shooting into your zombies. And that guy inside is like managed to poke his arm out of him now, but that's it.
He's having some fun there. I'm actually gonna shift my viewpoint inside him.
Okay.
Hi.
That's a failed fright check. It stuns him. He freezes.
Nice.
Lucius, you're just opening up the safe. Gee.
I am warping to right here.
Whoop. Show me the warp. You warped, Matthias.
So that guy's got a gun.
He's got a gun pointing right at you. His hand is shaking, though.
Matthias will move there.
This door opens, and then he turns and runs through it.
Does he
Lucius.
slam it into a guy?
No, his friend were opening it, and then as he saw it opening, he took the opportunity to sprint through. Like, oh my god, I'm gonna die! Is what that guy is thinking right now. Sigrid.
And I'll put my hands around that axe.
Yeah. Roll to recover from stun. He recovers from his stun. Myas, you're inside him.
Surrender.
Lucius, you are entering another couple of digits into the safe code. Gee.
This guy's down.
Yeah, and Sigrid is got one leg on his back and both her hands on the axe that's in his back.
Okay, then I'm gonna clear the bedrooms.
Matthias.
What's this guy doing?
He's holding that door open. He's got a gun in one hand, but he weren't expecting you to appear or anything.
Okay, continue forward one then.
Alright. He's gonna try and take a couple of shots at you, I think. Just like, ah! Bang, and he fucking misses. Yeah, we both. Sigrid. It is other guys, though.
Wrong. Reclaim that axe.
You can take a step as well if you like.
Oh yeah.
I surrender. Don't eat me.
Who's saying this?
The person in the zombie walls who just got told to surrender. Not the guy who just
Damn
tried
it.
to shoot you.
So I don't get to rip someone else's testicles.
I mean, no one's stopping you.
That's right. What is this guy doing?
He's pointed his gun at the zombie wall and pulling the trigger, and it's just clicking.
Oh,
Like one more bullet comes out, and then it clicks twice.
yep. Looks like a bunch of zombie walls rain on him.
Click, click, click. Thud, 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 thud. Very nice. Very good. Lucius, you open the safe and look at the several... It's a zip disk storage box, you know? It's got a row of zip disks in it. archaic
Because
storage
zip disks
formats.
were a thing.
And there's some papers as well. It'll take you one turn to grab them on your next turn. Gee.
Just
Can you hear me?
Yeah, sorry.
I was saying I can put everything on the suitcase, or is it too big?
No, it would all fit. So yeah, you put the briefcase down and flip that open on that turn.
Okay.
Gee, did you just move?
I just moved back towards the bedrooms.
Rightio. You suspect that it's already clear, honestly. I'll allow you that with some passive intuition.
Well, then I will go the other way. Well, actually, I may as well move as quickly as I can.
At this point, it seems like everyone's down or running.
Yeah, there are a couple of tiny fights ongoing while Guy's spotting that. Matthias, show me what you made of.
Take a step closer to him and attack his torso with my kusari, using it as a lariat.
Cool. You gotta try and snare him.
One moment. Yeah, so -4 to hit. Let's lock it.
Cool. Oh, a GM rolled it, but he failed. I'll take that failure for you.
Okay, if you hit the target's arm or torso, you ensnare it. I must take a ready maneuver each turn to keep him snared, and on my turn I need a quick contest of ST.
Cool.
Oh. Wait.
What do you mean on his turn?
On my turn, What the hell? If you hit the target's armor torso, you ensnare it. On subsequent turns, you must take a ready maneuver to keep the victim snared. Roll a quick contest of ST on your turn. Is that the same turn? Or this turn right now?
No, that'd be subsequent turns, I think. But what about him for breaking free?
Okay.
It just sounds like an armed grapple, really.
Yeah. Okay, so... Well... That's my turn, then.
GM check.
No, I think quick contest of ST should be right now, because otherwise, what did I just do?
Yeah, okay. Success by 2, success by 2.
Defender. It pulls it from my grasp?
So instead of managing to snare him, it slips out of one hand, so you just hold in the scythe part and you've dropped the chain briefly.
Okay.
Rightio. He steps back and says, "Please!" And he's pointing the gun at you, but not really aiming. Sigrid.
I guess follow Guy.
Did I skip that guy's turn there? No. Guy just appeared in front of him. So I must have skipped his turn.
Unless he's the next guy.
No, he's just an armed human. You would have appeared in front of him, and then he would have gone like, and pointed his gun at you. Or tried to. Yeah, he would have aimed at you, Guy. Probably shouted, "Boss, look out!"
Oh, actually,
You could throw an axe again.
no. I was just trying to think, but I can all out, or I can sacrificial dodge
Myas.
for Gee.
I'm fine. Unless he shoots me at the face.
Oh right.
Did you change perception? No.
Yeah. Well, the boss is not in this room.
No. Just a couple
So,
of guys struggling inside zombie walls. How long do they last?
I think the last until destroyed.
Oh wow, permanent. Cool.
Or 5 minutes. I'll check in a moment.
No worries.
I think I can shift over here. Just yeah, just at the edge of my reach. That's my turn.
Lucius, you just scoop all that crap into the briefcase.
Okay. Would I remember anything else apart the one from this closet?
This has got everything. This wine cellar. You do know that it's also all very nice wine, like really expensive shit, and some really fancy sake, and some really fancy whiskey. If you're interested in stealing any of that as well, Guy, this guy's pointed a gun at you.
Yeah, what's the negative to shoot a gun out of somebody's hands?
Hand is
Yeah, it's actually the size of the. Wait, are you shooting the gun or the hand?
I suppose I could just do the hand. We'll do the hand.
-4.
Okay. So then we'll double tap at the hand. Oh, it's the same as the knee. I should be shooting hands more often. And the range is 5. That's linear measure there. 2, 3, 5.
Yeah, but if you're always shooting Hans, then what about everyone else? Every other enemy?
They'll get disgusted at what eventually becomes of Hans. All right, combat. Ranged. There it is.
Roll a fright check when you see Hans.
I got it right on.
One potential hit. He's gonna try and dodge it, which he does not manage. These guys have got dodge of 8. Poor bastards. And that's enough to cripple the hand, and he drops the gun. Probably blasted a finger right off. Matthias.
So he wasn't. Which guy? This guy drops the gun.
He didn't drop it, but he's not pointing it at you, and he said, "Please, kudasai, please."
Could I be reminded what did? Are we okay with letting them run away? In our discussion beforehand.
I mean, sure.
No problem with that.
I don't think it got
Or
mentioned.
the remaining bits are like mentioning the stuff that we didn't actually physically say.
They're clearly not the bosses. And
Okay.
so I don't think they were a primary objective, and if it got brought up, I think the agreement would have been you can let grunts run away, so long as it's not going to compromise the mission immediately.
Yeah, Matthias will hold up the remaining bit of the weapon he's got.
But you can easily re-grab that chain, I'm sure. Like, it falling out your hand is something that's meant to happen, just wielding it.
And like hold it above his head all threateningly.
Cool. You can roll me straight up will, please.
What?
Intimidation, like +6 if you've got it, or will.
I rolled intimidation. You want to add a +6 then? Then I made it by 9.
Yeah, he he craps his pants. And he, like, turns and runs. He will wait
Although
until
maybe
either...
calling for will instead of intimidation isn't good. Will is higher than intimidation, and I've put 1 point into intimidation.
Intimidation is
Will average.
will average. Okay, yeah, it should have been more like in will -3 rather than plus. Oh yeah, what were I on about? It should have been the default of straight up will or intimidation. No, what am I on about?
Either way.
Either
I
way, you
made
succeed,
by 9.
and he flees rather than shooting you.
Okay.
And then it's his turn, and he can carry on fleeing because he was waiting to do that. And him and his friend barrel down these stairs. And the other one
Is
has got to protect the boss. The boss is in the wine cellar. These two are right here. He's going to shoot at Yugi. I must have got him open on screen. Nope. Yep, there he is.
He's still got a gun?
Oh no, his hand got shot and he dropped it. What am I
yeah,
on
I was
about?
wondering what happened there.
He, with his offhand, is going to try and fast draw his Tanto, which he manages on the nose, and then he sprints forward, and he's going to make an all-out attack, move and attack at Sigrid's throat, which he misses. Oh no, he telegraphs it as well. He's going right for your neck, Sigrid. You can attempt to... No, it reverses a 9, he misses. Sigrid.
Flip the axe over and bash him in the face. I'll go all out, determined, telegraphed. So that winds up
Being like a +3.
I think a +2. I'm gonna, you know what? I'm gonna go skull. I'm just gonna bap him on the side of the head.
Alright, try not to kill him. You hit. You went all out last turn.
Oh,
It would have been
Oops.
crushing.
yes.
Still
crushing.
whoops.
Yeah.
So it's only 28 damage.
Yeah, let's start with death. Which he makes.
Yay!
Yay!
And aside from that, I do not think we need to worry.
I mean,
He might
yeah.
still be up running.
All
He
right.
just stands there for a second.
No
Did you
way.
just crit?
way.
He just stands there unfazed.
Wow.
I mean, were he
Badass.
even allowed to attempt to knock down check, seeing as it's at -10 and his HT is 10? He goes down, you know, like, that were a fun roll to make. Finally, let's roll
He
for unconscious.
He stands there for a second, shakes his head, it's like, oh.
Yeah, he does indeed stand there for a second, shake his head. He says, like,
Did you see a shit second?
a shit second. For a shit second, he stands there, going, cra, and then he just drops the Tanto and falls backwards. There's like blood pouring out from just above his ear. I need a quick break because I'm desperate for liquid, and then we'll be back for a short session with Audrey and Terror immediately. I'm sorry about that long fight, everyone. We'll be right
No
back.
worries.
There we go. It didn't pick me up for a second, but now it seems to be. We are back. So, massive fight just happened. And I think the last thing you said, Audrey, was, you're not the only person we're meeting tonight.
Mhm.
What page is this? Layout? Bizarro page. What page do I want?
That's
Underground apartment.
there we go. Then
Oh,
I'll like lean over to Lily or not Lily, Audrey, and go, actually, they're done.
Wait, seriously?
Because that was like, what, 11 rounds? 12 rounds?
yeah,
Less
12
than 20
rounds.
seconds.
Like, I'll be like, everyone's knocked out.
Oh, fair.
Your owl will have like seen Gee run through that open door.
I
And
figured
then-
I had eyes on that entire front side of that house.
Yeah, when you saw that last guy get bashed by Sigrid through the window, you knew it were done.
But we should tell her anyway.
Tell me what?
So we came to talk to you, but some others in our group went to talk to. Lee is trying to look up the name. Audrey would know.
Masahiko.
Masahiko.
Masahiko-san. What have you done to him?
I think they're intending to scare him and see if they can get information out of him.
If you are not working for the Americans, then why are you acting like you are?
Like, we didn't know it was the Americans till you told us just now that it was them.
And beyond the point of this charade. Just kill me and get it done with. I'll not let you carry out your attack. I don't care how honest you seem, you are lying.
Well, we got the information we needed. I think we're good to go.
Yeah,
go?
we're not here to kill you. We're gonna leave now if that's okay.
She kicks the table into the TV and like smashes it. It sparks. She
And
said,
if it's not okay?
and if it's not okay?
Like, we don't want to fight you.
Nor are you.
Then can we go?
Yeah, then let's not.
But if you are not working for the Americans, then who are you working for? Why are you interfering?
We work for us. I'm gonna root around in my satchel, like hip satchel.
We thought you were gun runners, and we wanted to stop that.
She takes a
That-
slight defensive stance as you enter your satchel. She says, move slowly and carefully.
I pull out one of my burner cell phones and say, if you want to call us.
This is ridiculous. If you want a
It's
meeting
here
with
if
the
you-
boss, come to the new office.
Where is the new office?
It's opening on Monday. It is in Tashi. It is in the Sigma
Right.
building.
Cool, thanks. And I'll put the cell phone in the middle of the table anyway and say, just call us if there's an emergency or stuff that you need help with the Americans, because, yeah, it's the only number on there. So, can we go?
Now you may leave. And I would prefer you do it through the door before you disappear.
Oh, we need our shoes.
Of course.
Grab the shoes, put them on. Thank you for your hospitality.
Yeah, and sorry in advance for whatever the guys did. You know how they get when they fight.
Get out.
Bye. All right, then back to base.
Yeah, let's get going.
Poof.
Ceramic crap thwomp.
Grab, drag.
You're getting grabbed and dragged, Lucius. You've just closed up that briefcase with all the stuff in it.
I'll close it. Can I act a toss of the briefcase into Guy's Guy's feet.
Yeah, you can easily slide it across there. Guy, they slide in a briefcase at you. Could be a
Yeah,
bomb.
I'll stop with my foot.
It explodes.
And I release myself from his body.
Woof.
What's in here?
Also, sorry, before I left, does the one in the closet needed any combination? I know it, right? If it does.
I mean, you don't. Yeah, Luke said that all the information that's in the closet is lesser versions of what was in there, so you actually don't need to worry about the closet.
Yeah.
Okay, so it's the same. Okay.
Yeah, this is a better stash than the closet. Contains all of the same and more.
Got
it. Does he fall unconscious? Anyone who's very familiar with possession rules know what happens to a victim immediately after release?
Naps as soon as I get out of there.
Okay, so he's
He
like, what? And he's got no memory of what just happened. That's right.
Yes, he has no memory of what I did while I was possessing him.
And Sigrid's got him in a pretty sturdy grapple, and he's like right next to his unconscious friend with all the blood coming outside of his head, and he's like, oh, he sees the briefcase under Guy's foot. Oh, I said it. I thought I would do it so well.
Everybody gets one. What's in the briefcase?
Just some papers.
Oh, that's probably exactly what we came for.
He looks back across at his safe. He says, "It's you, you thieves. You're the ones who did something at the office. You're the reason we had to move."
Oh, where are you moving to?
He spits. Insults you in Japanese. Bakira koriro.
Sigrid
Just-
break one of his fingers.
Look it up in the phone book.
Oh, no, I'm sorry. Berserker break a finger.
Berserker, he says. And he like finally looks up to see Sigrid holding him.
Yeah, and grab a finger and break it.
Ah! You bitch! What? Berserker?
And then I'm gonna like rabbit punch him like right in the kidney. Just like a jab right into his kidney.
He keels slightly. He's like wincing and gripping.
As they're
God
doing this.
damn.
Oh, sorry.
I was just saying, God's damn to that crit.
Oh yeah, roll for a crit. Although if you were targeting kidney, I don't think it would have been a crit.
That actually does something.
5
mean-
would do something.
Torso, really, but
Yeah. Double damage.
is that 2d6 or just
It's what you rolled doubled, so 4 crushing.
4? Yeah. Probably
Ow.
broke a rib or something.
Yeah, definitely. He like spits blood.
Damn. Sorry, after they done that, would I have known that everything that they're asking for is in the briefcase?
Yeah.
I guess at this point, 2D comes out of Spectre's shadow, and he just shakes his head. Jeez, everything is on the briefcase. You don't have to do that.
I'll look at him. Hold this. Hand out the briefcase and turn back to the guy.
I'll hold it and sigh.
He looks at his empty safe and then back at you, and he's just like, "You've clearly already got everything. Just kill me.
There's
I've shamed the boss."
We've actually gone out of our way to not kill anybody. And then I'll think back and like there's a whole section that I haven't actually seen. And so, right, guys, we didn't kill anybody.
Zombie wall's gone.
There are things going on.
There might be a couple guys who should get to doctor quick.
It's like, right, okay, so we'll call 911 on our way out.
Americans, he spits.
What about them?
You just referenced 911. He thinks
Oh,
you're Americans now.
What's it on Nirvana? Is it 999?
I have no idea.
999, that's right.
Yeah, they'd probably just go 999. Because by this time, rotary phones were going out for it anyway.
All right. Well, whatever.
Call
Whatever.
emergency services.
What I'm saying is nobody has to die if you can just tell us what are you guys preparing for? Something's coming. And you're preparing to defend yourselves and possibly Nirvana from whatever it is.
He
All we
looks
want to know is what?
horrified. What is wrong with you sadists? You're worse than the Nazis. You want to hear it? You want to hear us say it? You're planning on killing thousands. You bastards. Fucking Americans.
What?
I'm not American.
What is America?
Hey guys, he's working for.
I am
Guys.
also not American.
I work for the Great Dragons. I forgot the name of the clan again.
I did too.
Scrolling. Why'd you lot talk so much shit in the Discord? It's not that important. That's who I work for. You are clearly the American spies. Who are you?
We're just a group of Nirvana citizens
We need
that
to-
are looking out for the good of the people here.
Then why are you killing the Yakuza? What do you think we have been doing for 20 years?
Honestly, kind of
Smuggling weapons in.
running drugs. What else? Oh yeah, all of the monowire.
Casinos.
That was defensive preparations. That fight
Yeah,
club
well,
that you
we're just starting
raided.
to get that.
Wait, no. He didn't know that were you.
We're just starting to understand that, so that's why we're here. We want to know if we don't have to worry about you, what do we have to worry about? You say it's the Americans. What are they planning?
You are the Americans. You know what you're planning.
Sigurd, break another one of his fingers.
No,
obviously.
No.
All right, fine. Fuck you all. At the anniversary summit, during the grand display, we know for a fact that they will unleash some horror. We have this from someone that was captured back on the homeland. An American CIA agent. He was interrogated by the Chinese. Our contact in the Chinese army told us this. We know that something huge is being planned. We have been stockpiling weapons to defend against whatever it is you have planned. We know
I
that it will
have-
be a bloodbath.
Ich bin kein Amerikaner.
Also, could you not use my name?
Oh yeah.
We need Audrey. How you use this thing? Poke. Sigurd pokes at the side of her
Actually,
head.
at this point, I was a second ago going B
Yeah.
team to A team, or A team to B team, whichever.
That's important.
Uh,
Alpha team to
It's clear
A
to come
team.
in.
Mission complete on our end. And I think we're beating up the wrong guys.
We
I mean,
we
they're
need
still criminals.
Violet.
Yeah, do you want to bring Violet in to help with this interrogation?
Lucius is gonna. Well, sorry.
By the
What
way,
was
Luke.
the-
By the way, the zombie walls would be gone by now.
How long did they last, Myas? Did you look it up?
30 seconds.
Okay, so yeah, they
Yeah,
have
30
long
seconds.
gone. The guy with the gun would have fled. I Don't know about the metahuman one though. You told him to surrender. He flees when the zombie walls crumple around him.
Like, guys, I say you get out of there. Like, we got information we need, and like, yeah.
Luke, would I have known any American names from the ones he was working with?
He's not working with the Americans. He's working with the Yakuza.
He's
Sorry,
working with the Americans.
He
told me that.
He is deathly afraid of the anniversary summit when he knows that the US government has planned some kind of terror attack to occur that will humiliate Nirvana as well as kill thousands of its metahuman population and maybe hundreds of thousands of its civilian population if someone didn't do something.
I got that. I'm not sure if I'm remembering incorrectly when I look at his memories. He told me that he was working with Americans.
No,
No.
he came from a meeting where they'd been discussing what they were going to do about the Americans.
Oh, okay. Sorry, I remember wrong.
Like, I can send her over, but like, we had a very civil conversation with Our Lady, and
This guy's mobile phone is ringing in his bathrobe pocket. No, it's on the coffee table. His house phone and his cell phone have both been ringing quite vigorously.
like,
Can I
you
pick
should
up the
get out
house
there.
phone?
Yeah, we should definitely leave.
Yep, time to go.
You can pick up the house phone if you want, Sigrid. You've seen people do it before. There's one in this
Yeah.
room.
I'll do that.
You know this
Hello?
little voice inside these things?
Yeah,
No.
I'll do what they usually do.
Japanese blaring at you.
Hey, hello?
The line hangs up.
I'll tell the guy, I'm like, listen, I know you don't believe that we're not Americans, but we're not. You can take along to your boss
I believe
that
these
as
two
long
aren't American. Go on.
as long as you do not commit any violent crimes, that until after the summit, we will not be interfering in your business, assuming that you've told us the truth. Do you understand?
Come to the new office. Tashi Delek Sigma building. This building. 14th floor, we're opening Monday. You will talk to the boss. You will come at 9 a.m. You will not wear these costumes. If you are honest, this is what you will do.
We'll be in costume, but we'll be there.
We do not want retaliation against us.
All right, let's go.
I'll hand him the phone and say, but for real, you might want to call 999.
He's like getting to his feet as you start walking away, and he dials a number, but it's definitely longer than 999.
Okay. But we exit and go back to the safe house.
Drive car and bikes back to safe house.
Actually, Matthias will linger a moment as the others head down the stairs.
Matthias lingers a moment as the others head down the stairs.
You think we are Americans?
I don't think you are an American. You're clearly a German or something.
What would the Americans want to do if they were our masters?
He's grabbed a big ceramic bottle of sake in the shape of a gourd and uncorked it, and he's drinking greedily from it, and like cradling his busted finger hand. You mean metahumans?
Yes, if we were puppets of the Americans, what would they have us be doing?
If you can kill, they make you kill. If you can power industry, they make you power industry. If you can advance their ways of killing, they will exploit you for it. If they can do nothing else of the sort and you are still a metahuman, they will find what makes you a metahuman. Save it in case they have a use for it in the future, and kill you to prevent you from becoming a problem.
Thank you.
If you are interesting enough to them, they will keep you. Like ice cubes, they have many of these.
And then Matthias will leave.
Cool.
There are smoothies and veggie dogs waiting.
Jamba juice.
Sweet.
Though perhaps we should call it pretty soon, because
Yep. I figured like 5-minute pre-debrief.
Yeah, let's have a cool down conversation.
What?
So how'd it go?
What? Good. Good.
what a weird map.
That was easy.
This one.
He slides his
Post it in
hand
Discord.
Oh, that is a
And,
weird one.
Oh. Just refresh.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, so Gee slides his helmet off and his nose is obviously broken. He's already got the beginnings of like the double black eye.
Oh yeah, your face got fucked up hard, bro.
Yeah.
Like,
I guess it was my turn. How's that great?
Holy shit.
like you're missing a tooth, I think.
Ooh, you might want to get that checked.
You might want to stick to your guns.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It was a face punch, right? There's ways we can check exactly the damage to your face.
But anyway,
Yeah, we can do that in a minute.
I'm doing that in the background. Carry on conversing.
so we found out that it's the Americans that were going to attack, and they asked us to come to their office.
Hey, we got an invite to their office too.
Like, I also gave them one of my burners, so they can call if they
So
need us.
did you guys find out what's actually happening?
Yep, and it's all here. And he just places the briefcase on the table.
Yeah, the Americans are planning something for around the summit. They're just planning on defending themselves. Or so they say.
Like a bomb or a giant monster or something?
Probably
Maybe
meta incursion.
biological?
No, if it's the Americans, they gonna meta that shit.
What?
If it's the Americans, they're gonna have metahumans do it. That, like, world history.
That's fair. That makes sense.
Like, that's the one thing America has done better than anyone is weaponize us.
Well, we'll have to start focusing our efforts on the Americans.
We have to find them first, or like, wherever.
We can't fight a country, guys.
Like, we can fight the insurgents and like, or we could talk to someone important.
Did anybody ever find out what they were doing with like the brain slugs?
Has anyone considered that this might be something Garth would be interested in?
Like, we don't have a phone number for Garth.
Isn't Garth American?
Bum bum bum. There isn't
I'll-
a lasting and permanent injury table for the face, unfortunately, and I can only do that to your nose if I'm targeting it, and I couldn't even see it. So you've just got two black eyes and like, oh my god, so swole.
Like,
Pulling a piece of visor out your cheek right now.
I'll leave a message for, my contact and the surf. And let him know what's up.
I'm
Do
pretty
the
sure.
American? Sorry, go ahead.
I'm pretty sure Garth is Nirvana based though, not American.
No, like, we don't have a way to contact Garth to let him know what's going on.
Do the Americans have a consulate or an embassy on Nirvana?
No, not really.
No, they do not.
Could we use? We know that giant man who played the sport thing. No, Garth. Maybe he.
Oh, that's true.
I have been stalking him for a while. Do I have eyes on him?
Not right now, but you've seen him in the last couple of days for sure.
Can I find his house?
Yeah, you know exactly where he lives. Doesn't take any effort to be seeing that way in a minute or two. It's evening, right?
Yeah.
Probably 9 or 10 p.m. That's your usual attack time recently.
Well, it's after classes. This is probably like we started at 8. So it's probably like 8:39 by now.
Yeah,
Bet like 4 or 5 hours, like watching movies and reading that stuff, and then we were like, "Hey, we should go do this thing."
yeah, he lives in Audrey's building. He's got like one of the near penthouses in Audrey's building, so it's a very similar layout to hers, and he's having a huge barbecue in the garden right now.
Like, I could pass the information on.
Oh shit, no, it's Friday. There's probably a capsule game happening right now, isn't there?
Nice.
Oh, probably.
So yeah, he's currently playing capsule.
Great. We'll just wait for him in the locker room.
Like, I don't have eyes on the locker room.
He's
Well-
probably going to get in touch with us really soon. He knows we were doing this tonight, right?
No.
No? I think we're mostly on our own. I don't think he's our handler as much as just our enabler.
Like, at the very least, we should tell them. So after this, it'll be easier for just me get in there because I have to move all of you guys. That's gonna be a problem.
That makes sense.
Yes. And I not say so we get help. I mean just collaboration. We have allies.
Being a little help would have been nice too, but there are videos to watch though.
There are videos to watch. We'll order some pizza.
Oh yeah, I believe you'd probably all get naked and then head to Audrey's, won't you?
Yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
actually, before I get out of costume, I'll sigh and then pop over to try to sneak my ass into the locker room. But before that, I'm going home for a minute and grabbing that poster off of the wall.
Everybody else to sign it.
Yep.
Audrey just travels in costume because why not? She can hide it.
And no messages, no attempted contact from Ray or Mila.
Okay, we're gonna have words later, but we'll save that for next week.
Yeah, I think
Do you want to, before we go, do you want to just do that quick locker room? Just get it out of the freaking way.
anyone
beforehand.
else want a scene before that, and then we'll have that as like a kind of final post credits jobby.
Yeah, if I could after everybody else, I'm fine going last.
No, you may as well go straight ahead.
Would Morrison be manageable to be found? Because if so, instead of going with everyone, Lucius will excuse himself and say that he has to go and check on his parents and Laura and take that time to report to Morrison. He is going to sneak one of the evidences as well in with the note that he normally is going to deliver to him. Would you
You
like me to
could
make
just
this?
copy them.
Oh yeah, I could always copy it and then deliver it. Would you like me to make a still check, or how would you like me to do it?
If you were going to copy it, then you'd need more time. Or you could just sneak off with one now. That's your choice.
Can I like take a picture with my phone? Not sure we have that.
No.
Zip
much.
drives.
Okay.
They're zip
Uh,
drives, buddy.
Yeah,
Zip
but
disks.
Yeah, they're like floppy disks, but 3 times as thick and about 50% bigger. And they have a special drive that sits on top of your computer. I guess eventually they came built in, but I don't remember seeing that.
okay, then he's just gonna try and copy that. As that's gonna take a lot of time, I'm just gonna focus on it.
All right. So yeah, you could definitely manage that, but you'll probably want to wait till next session to inform Mawson of it.
Sure, I'll just do the copy this time.
Anyone else?
I know we're gonna settle in for watching movies and doing some really boring shit. So Sigurd's just like power drinking and eating carbs.
I feel like at some point you kind of realize that you're probably going to be working with the Yakuza, and you're also finding all these videos extremely boring, and you end up putting on like Horizon's Arabian Prince film or something like that.
Yeah, we just go to hanging out mode.
Prince Arabia, fancy is he be Ali Arabia.
All right.
Totally not stealing.
Locker room.
Can't find any Doberman tokens to put Audrey's dogs in, but they like Sigrid for some reason. Unless you've got Frighten's animals.
No. Sigrid is totally into the dogs.
But yes, it's the locker room. Is it just Lily going to the locker room?
Yeah, if I try to move people around in a mass quantity, it gets messy.
So yeah, there's like cheers and through the big open doors, so people start jogging through. Like a couple of them walking, all really sweaty. Are you out in the open?
I'm in the locker room. I'm kind of off to the side in shadowies, but not like
Hiding.
I'm Steeple, but not like in the middle of the thing going, I'm a crazy person.
Yeah, wow. No one seems to notice you. A couple of them get immediately naked, like as soon as they walk through that door. Within
Guys, in the corner,
they all kind of turn and look.
I'm doing like half eye to eye cover thing.
All the men immediately go to cover the junk, the 3 that are exposed. The fully exposed lady just turns and looks. She's like, "Why is there a little girl in the locker room again?"
I'm wearing the my costume.
Again?
How did you sneak in here?
I'm here to talk to El Destructor, please.
He's just walking through the door now. Looks a lot more energetic than all his teammates. He's just like, good game. Good game. Slaps someone on back and he's like, oh, hello, young girl. You want autographs? He's looking at
Actually, if you could, I hand out the poster. If you could all sign this while I talk to him, that'd be great. Thank you.
a few of them are like rolling their eyes. And he's like, bring it over here, says someone who's already climbed in the giant bath that's big enough to fit 7 people, one of whom is Joe-sized.
I'll look at Joe and say like, it's,
You want... You wanted to talk to someone, hmm?
I kind of like up my mask a little bit and say, "It's me."
Oh, you're wearing your mask. So
Oh wait, no, I'm actually no, I wouldn't. I wouldn't be. That would have been creepy. Yeah, I'll just go with me.
Okay.
You know me, man.
Yeah. You trying to get in touch with someone?
I'm trying to get in touch with Garth or just you to let you know that we have come across information that during the celebration.
Sure. Anything you've heard, Garth will already know.
I like give him a look. Then I'm telling you something. Can I tell you something?
He just gestures with his head and takes you off to the side as you float up near his ear so you can whisper it.
I was whispering it anyway.
Yeah.
We've come across information that the Americans are going to be attacking in one form or another during the 30th anniversary celebration. We have a feeling. We have this information says there's going to be a major attack and probably tens of thousands dead by the end of it.
He's gobsmacked looking. He does not look like he already knew this. I try and talk to Garth, but if this is true, I'm sure he'll be talking to you soon enough.
Also, we got to lay off the Yakuza for a little bit because they're apparently trying to defend the island against it.
Oh, good for the Yakuza. I wasn't doing anything to them, so laying off will be easy.
I was just letting you know what we know so far. But yeah, we definitely need to get this protection going.
You kids are weird. Please don't come here again.
If we could have a contact number, we wouldn't need to come here.
Just come to
Can
my
I have
house.
your number?
Damn it, yes. He's like, the poster's all signed up now by the entire team. And he writes his number on the back of it.
Oh, no, I'll just type it in my phone.
Oh, right, yeah. Doy. Enter contact Joe Smith.
Thanks, man.
He's like, but yeah, just ring me to ask to meet up on that number.
Now I won't have to harass you when you're all half naked again. Give him a wink and a thumbs up. I'll see ya.
There's a few lazy buys from the other capsule players.
And then I'll give a wave and be like, also, I'll have thanks for the signature, guys. Love you. Bye. And then I'll bamf out of there.
So awkward.
She doesn't know how to deal with famous people.
Any final scenes?
I imagine as I bamf out of there, one of them is like, is that Lily Dunning?
Yeah, for sure. Seems like no final scenes. So thanks very much for watching. I'm Luke. I was the GM today. We had Tara.
Hey, I'm Tara, and I played Lily, and we got out of our thing without murdering anybody.
I don't think you'd have been able to murder anybody.
I don't think we would have. That would have been a bad miss teleport and miss illusions versus Kiki Bang Death Lady would have been a bad.
Oh, that weren't even the half of it. We had James.
Hey, I'm James. I played the Berserker, and I also didn't. I managed not to kill anyone.
You don't know that, bro.
I feel confident.
Yeah, you should. We had Lee.
Hi, I'm Lee. I play Audrey, and she was actually pretty confident that if that had gone south, we would have been okay.
Yeah,
she wasn't necessarily right, but
you would have probably been okay. But I don't think you could have put a scratch on her. Maybe.
oh no, we absolutely would not have won a physical fight.
Audrey's potential is yet to be displayed. You haven't even seen my final form. We had Z Warrior.
Hey, I'm Z Warrior. I play Miles, and had a new experience with balls.
Oh yeah.
That ball attack is bloody brilliant.
I wondered how long until it'd make an appearance. There's not been any mention of that. That's probably going to get brought up. Maybe Matthias thinks he hallucinated it. I think he's the only one that saw it. I'm sure like young Myas used to do it all the time. At school.
It's a good pastime.
He learned it one day when hanging out with Judith.
Probably. Next, we had Jared.
Hey, I'm Jared. I played Matthias Oberlin. Second night, adventuring night in a row that he's seen some really crazy shit, and he's not quite sure what to do. Also, this is getting politically confusing for him. He has one government guy claims to be looking out for him. He has another government guy claims to be looking out for him. And now the Yakuza also have a bunch more information?
And they claim to be looking out for you. I'm glad you're confused. Everything is perfect. We had Everoth.
Hello, I was Sephiroth, and I was playing for you 2D, also known as Lucius.
Also known as 2T.
Also known as...
Also known as Duty.
Also known as the guy that hands you up all the critical plot information.
Also known as Brain Rapist.
I mean, that's like right on the mark.
Yeah, I was trying to toe the line there. I think I managed it
But
well.
it's not just the brain.
Mental powers are just a little dirty.
I mean, mental powers, like, in general. Like, Charles Xavier is a monster in the X-Men.
Yes, the Hypnodom. And I think that silenced Everoth. And finally, we had Colin, who it looks like actually had his face fully healed with a small vial that went whack when it were opened.
Oh no, I used that on me.
Oh, very well. So Myas opens a small jar. It goes mwah when he opens it, and he rubs a salve on his bones. And Guy, your face hurts so bad.
Yeah. I took a significant punch there, and I feel a little bad, honestly, for picking on the Japanese so much at this point. But I'm sure all will be forgiven when we go to their new office on Monday.
To be fair, with the information we had, we were going we were doing what we should have.
Yeah,
No,
Although
yeah,
they are
fighting
perfect.
gangsters. Like,
this is all
But
perfect.
they also had the interests of Nirvana at heart, so
Yeah.
yeah, so that way they can profit off of Nirvana.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that you're still conflicted, some of you. Ooh, fun. We'll be back on Sunday. Will we be here Sunday? Are you feeling, Tara?
We might be back on Sunday. I'm still recovering from a wicked cold, and I don't know if I have GMing in me, but we'll see.
No worries. If not, then Thursday with Star Wars. No complaints there. And next Friday with this again, a meeting at the office at 9 a.m. Monday. It sounds like some of you won't be going to classes, or maybe it could just be Guy on his own.
I mean, I can
That
skip a
sounds like a
class.
terrible idea.
I can teleport. I can get out
American
of
creep.
here pretty quick.
I don't think
It-
Myers technically goes to university either.
Also,
No, that's a horrible idea.
he said yesterday. He said tomorrow, right?
Oh, did he say
Monday.
tomorrow? No, yeah, Monday.
Monday? I mean, okay, fine. We can miss a class. It's not the end of the world. We're college students.
Monday mornings are surfing.
There's probably only a 50% chance that Lily and Matthias would even have a chance. Lucius too. Would even have a class.
Yeah,
Like-
what college student picks a Monday morning at 9 a.m. class? A masochist, that's who.
I was gonna say everyone.
Spoken like someone who always had classes available at any time slot, and also
actually-
whose school didn't start
Yeah.
classes at 8 a.m.
It's actually probably you because you had all the last choices.
Oh wait, does
Yeah.
That would be one semester. It was awful.
it's
y-
it's blind anyway. You know, you choose what modules you want to do, and then you find out what time the lectures for that module are. But the history and photography and art majors are going to have far fewer lecture and seminar hours than the STEM pupils like Audrey and law pupils like Lucius, who have shit tons of lectures and lab time and what have you.
And Miss
But it
Romita.
sounds like we should
Yeah.
say bye.
Bye.
Yeah, it's
With a
time to say
Kobold
bye.
Cafe.
Bye.
Catch us on Twitter,
Hi.
Twitch, Patreon,
Bye.
YouTube. Website is thekoboldcafe.com. Kobold Cafe everywhere else. Bye. 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 Bye.
Bye bye.